Okay, I guess I'm live now, which is great. So we're gonna go over. Oh right, keep forgetting. I would have to click back here. We're gonna go over the character guides and the trials. It's become nighttime. I'm gonna try to go through these fast because in the time since I last played this and now, my air conditioning died. It just broke. Okay. So, I kind of want to get through this. The character guide shouldn't take too long. I can't imagine this would take longer than an hour. So I'm not here to, like, sit here forever. I just want to get a general idea of what every character does. I like how it always sets you on modern. Alright, let's start with Luke. How to play Luke. Boasting an array of standard moves, complemented by techniques that shine when used offensively, Luke is well-rounded, but particularly adept at close-range combat. With projectiles, anti-air attacks, and more, Luke can adapt to any situation he finds himself in. Yeah, that's why he was so good in 5, right? Many of his moves propel him forward, allowing for some serious combo potential in opponents who leave themselves open. I like the little demonstrations. Many of his moves propel him forward. Oh, this is just restarted. While applying pressure to tacking on damaging combos, Flash Knuckle has a wide variety of applications. Like what? Oh, okay. Oh, just skip over. Talked about Flash Knuckle, didn't even do anything with it. Alright, fire shockwave or pressure for your fist, useful for checking an opponent from a distance. Alright, this is the fireball. Changes the speed of its execution and its range. Light Sandblast comes out fast, making it ideal for combos for normal moves. Medium has long range, and Heavy is perfect for locking people down. Cool. The OD, oh right, it's not EX anymore, it's OD. The OD, I kind of wish, like, when it restarted, the text just stayed there, like, you know, just the back that changed. Because that's kind of annoying, because I'm still trying to read it, especially for ones that are this short. That's my one criticism. And on top of it all, if you attack on another input at the end, you can fire out one last blast. No, that's cool. I actually didn't know that. Single part's useful and badass, but be careful you don't burn through your drive. Oh, that's pretty badass. Thank you. I wouldn't have been able to tell myself if it was badass. A full power rechargeable punch. Increase the damage output by holding down the button at the beginning. Release the button when you see a flash for the boost profit. So there's a timing to it. In short, this one's mostly for combos. The light version combos from light attacks, the medium, heavy, heavy. Heavy version, meanwhile, is good for landing an extra hit on juggled opponents or as a way to close out combos. Okay. So I don't know much about Luke. I barely played him in 5. I don't think I ever played him. So, cool thing about Flash Knuckle is that you can charge it by holding them. This thing's trying to have a conversation with me. A charged Flash Knuckle hits the enemy a little different. So, it's a cool thing about this move. I do like the fact that you can charge it. That's awesome. I like charge. I like charge moves where you hold down the button. That's my jam. Okay. And the overdrives for fast and launches your opponent in the air. Right, that's the thing people use for combos. I've seen that. To make the most of it, you'll want to try canceling into it from a move with long reach, like a crouching medium kick. Yeah. Wow, this is cool. It actually tells you how to play the character. Oh, you can cash in some drive gauge to grab your opponent with a DTD. Like, I don't explain that. Maybe they do. If you feel like bailing on a combo here with some quick damage, it's the way to go. That's pretty cool. I actually didn't know that. I got Luke's kudos. Aerial Flash Knuckle. Flash Knuckle will perform while jumping. Oh, he can do one in the air? I didn't know that. Maybe useful for surprise attacks. This here's a nasty jump attack that not many moves can beat in terms of reach. If you can land it, it'll send your opponent flying and leave them flat on their back. That's kind of neat. Oh wait, I've seen people do that to get out of the corner. I've never seen anyone actually hit someone with it. It'll charge what it does, making for a heck of a surprise attack. The overdrive makes the move the same as you held the button, but you can do it immediately. It also increases its power, making it perfect for those times you want to secure some damage. Cool. Avenger. Charge ahead, a forward leaning stance. Other moves can be executed out of Avenger by pressing a button during this move. This here's called Avenger. Oh, okay, this thing. I know this thing. Use the tackle to close the distance between you and your opponent. And Impaler can be used to break the guard of an opponent who's blocking while crouched. If you find yourself in a situation where you think it might be useful, give it a try. The overdrive version of Avenger absorbs opponent's attacks. Okay. Does it explain armor? Stuff taking opponent's hit, and then, bam, slam him with a follow-up attack. I do like that they're adding some personality to it. It's not just telling you, like, I like the bam and all that. I make jokes, but it's good. Alright, that is DP. Light medium version is easiest to use once you handle it. Try kicking it up a notch. Heavy rising uppercut instead. It does some wicked damage. It's pretty badass. If you bust out the overdrive version, the move is invincible the entire time. Okay. You're getting rocked by some serious pressure. This fella's here to help you turn the tables. Is it like the character talking to me? Is that what's going on? Because this kind of sounds like Luke talking. If so, then that's pretty... I like that better. Press 2 bunch buttons once you're up in the air. You can follow up with a slam dunk, and I'll smack your opponent to the ground. Okay. But it takes drive gauge to use, but woof. Talk about some hurt. Yeah, this sounds like Luke talking. Fire multiple... Oh, this is just supers now, right? Applying extra damage to an opponent. You're applying one life after you got some poor full in the air after a move that launches the opponent, like an OD Flash Knuckle. Okay. Just going over supers now. Series of punches punctuated by a powerful finishing blow. Man, they messed up the alliteration there. Connecting with the first hit is enough to activate the combination attack that follows. Here's a quick one that's perfect for turning the tables at close range. You can also use it to follow-up attack on opponents you sent flying into the corner of the stage. Neat. And this is a CA. Charge and mount the opponent before unloading a flurry of powerful punches, as long as forward range, making useful combos. Normal attacks and big combos do big damage. You cancel special moves in the super arts to let the combo soar. Yo, you good? Oh, is there a weird, like, visual glitch there? But you can also use it to slip through an opponent's projectile. Oh, okay. It's projectile invincible. You want to spend some time practicing this one so you can bust it out with confidence. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, wow. It actually tells you what to do with the character? That's awesome. I thought I was just going to go over the moves. So what you should be doing when you and your opponent are at around roughly starting position distance. You mainly want to keep them in check with sandblasts. And when they had enough to decide to jump at you, smack them with rising uppercut. Once you get the hang of it, you should have a much easier time dictating the flow of a match. Wow. I was expecting them to actually tell you how to play the character. Some medium... Oh my god, wow. Holy shit. And it's telling you to poke? That's actually insane to me. I was legitimately just expecting these to be like every other game where it's just the moves. It's actually teaching you. Wow. It's... that's... Oh my god, it's so crazy, it's making me sicker. See a crouching medium kick make contact, immediately toss out a sandblast. Wow, and it's even teaching you to do the crouch medium into fireball thing. That's insane. How much more does this go on? Once you manage to lock your opponent down, and their movement has started to stiffen up, it's time to get aggressive. Standing heavy punch moves you forward, making it perfect for attacking while closing the distance. Holy crap, wow. I didn't expect a character guide to actually teach me how to play the character. What the hell? That's insane. Keep those differences in mind when thinking about how best to make use of them. Oh my god, there's more? What the fuck? You've got the drive gauge for it. You could always close in your opponent with a drive rush. If you do standing heavy kick and crouching medium... It even tells you what to do with drive rushes? It's good because it lets you quickly close the gap with an opponent. It doesn't leave you open to getting counterattack. It's blocked. Sweet deal, right? Crouching medium punch may not reach far, but it makes up for it by leaving you at an advantage, whether it hits or gets blocked. Wow. Crouching medium punch... Oh, is this... What the hell? Oh, it just restarted. There's more? Oh, okay, advanced. One other thing you gotta keep in mind about Flash Knuckle, if you hold the button for just long enough before releasing it, you do more damage. It'll launch someone higher into the air. Okay. I actually want to try this, so... Is it just telling me to charge it, or do I have to... Oh, okay, it's just, you just hold it. I thought it was like a timing thing. Okay. Okay. Medium one executes faster, making it easier to connect. Okay. The heavy one leaves you at an advantage even if it gets blocked. Last car outside. If you do, hoo boy does it pay off, I guarantee it. Okay, so that's plus. Holy crap, that was... I'm legitimately shocked how detailed that was. Like, it wasn't super crazy. But the fact that... Hang on. I think there was, like, other stuff, right? No? That went into more detail than I expected. Okay. Alright, 10 minutes. That should probably take like an hour and a half. Let's just go straight to Ryu, since he was the one in the demo. I'm sure most people know him. Most people know Ryu. Ryu is actually super... I'm usually not a fan of Shotos, especially like the base ones like Ken and Ryu, but when I played him in the demo, he's super fun. That charge move they added made him so much more interesting. It's crazy. Instead of intuitive, yeah. Everyone knows Ryu. Yep. That's some Ryu, alright. Yeah, this is... Wow, that's exactly how you'll see them play, too. Just walking up, crouch medium kick. Yep, Hadouken. Yep, we all know Hadouken. Standard. Projectile speed depends on the strength. Yep. Mix up with distance speed. Yep. Faster multiple times, fix more damage. Yeah. Standard. Man, I'm probably gonna go through these moves now fast, at least for some of these familiar characters. Yeah, Shoryuken. I like how they tell you too. Like, go for the medium one. That's probably your best bet. That's actually good advice. So most people probably naturally go for the heavy one. Yep. Teaching you how to wake up. DP. Tatsumaki Senpyaku. What is this even used for? The medium version is attacks and the opponent flying back, while the heavy version can be used to switch places with them. Okay. Use to trap your foe at the corner of the stage and then follow up with a Shoryuken. Yeah, so this is for like... I just remember people using that for corner combos mostly. Aerial Mario Tatsumaki. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's behind you. Okay, so you can cross up people with it. Rotating place performing multiple attacks in a row. Okay. I should probably be watching these more to see what they do. This is the donkey kick. Unless you have yourself open when it should be blocked. Wait, really? The heavier buttons are less punishable? Yeah, that's so fun. I love that. I was doing combos with that in the demo. That donkey kick bouncing off the wall thing is so fun. This is a new move, right? At least I've never seen it before. We can counter hit, it will send an opponent flying back. You manage to launch an opponent with it. Land another hit with a Tatsumaki Senpyaku. So it's attack that allows you to move before your opponent can. Okay, so it's plus frames. Yeah, this move makes him so much fun, this charge. Fancy moves to Hadouken, Hashigeki, yeah. I don't know why, like, just having this charge move makes Ryu so much more interesting to me. He's super fun. Yeah. Yeah, it's used for combos and stuff. Like, Ryu's so fun. Alright, supers. IT, see you later, an OD Tatsumaki Senpyaku in the corner of the stage, send your opponent high. Okay. Everyone knows Shinku Hadouken. I like how it like even does the thing of like pushing him to the corner like people do in trading mode. Hold the button to charge. Use this when you're sure it'll make a combo. It's also useful when cancelled from an overdrive Hashogeki. Okay, that's all it's gonna do for this one. And the CA. It's a short range and overall technique. Best used when working into attack sequences such as when cancelled, especially from moves like Hadouken. Yeah. Classic. What's wrong? Get up. Jesus, Ryu. Okay, this is what I'm interested in. First thing I want to learn is attack sequences and revolving around your crouching medium kick. Yep, get yourself in a spot where you can connect with the very tip of your foot. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how people play Ryu. Unless you remember to mix it up, your opponent will get wise and counter with drive impact. Right. I gotta remember drive impacts and drive parries. That's something I gotta remember. Ah, okay. Wow, it even tells you how to counter it. That's awesome. Dude, this is so crazy. This is way more detailed than I expect any fighting game to go into. This is good. I like it. I want this to keep happening. Power Solar Pecture Strike, even though it's blocked. You'll be able to move before your opponent can, making it a great tool. And I like how they're not telling you about frames. They're just like, you can move before your opponent. Like, they're explaining it very basically. You know, they're not saying your plus frames advantage or whatever, like some like Arc System Works games try to do. It's like people don't care about that. It's just like, by the way, you can move before your opponent. That's all you gotta say. Cool. Roll hit is useful move when fighting at mid-range, but it can also be used to avoid an opponent's sweeps. Oh, that's cool. See an opponent throw out a sweep after you've done a whirlwind kick, transition. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know you could combo on that. That's cool. There's more. The collarbone breaker is what's called an overhead attack. It used to slip through the guard of an opponents who are blocking or crouch. There's a drive rush. Wow. Yeah, they're even telling you about drive rushes, man. It's insane. Damage is increasing, you'll have an easier time pressuring your offense. Drive rush itself causes you to move forward, increasing its reach. Wow, man. This is nuts. Okay, there's no advanced one for him. Makes sense, it's Ryu. I wish you could just go back to the character guide menu. Okay, I guess now we'll just go through the list, right? Now let's go with the beta characters first. Let's go with Ken next. The other... I actually know nothing. I didn't check out Ken at all, because I don't really care. I don't know what's different about him. Ken is an aggressive character with a ton of powerful kicks to control space on the screen and plenty of ways to rush an opponent down and overwhelm their defense. You can also run more. I'm already starting to feel hot, so I should probably go through this. Fireballs and anti-airs, whatever situation, Ken is equipped to deal with it. Up close, Ken has more than a few ways to break through an opponent's defenses with his blistering rushdown game. Wow. What is he, Hwoarang? What is this? Character Explorer, second Dan, okay. Yep, Hadouken, we all know it. It'll frustrate them something fierce. Yep. Yep, Shoryuken. Yeah. Yeah, okay, he just travels forward a bit. But yeah, pretty standard stuff. Oh yeah, his light can like combo. I think that was the same as Street Fighter 5, right? Okay. Pretty funky jump trajectory. Do them fairly close in time. Take it over here. Okay. You get yourself a party. Okay. This leaves you plus. Leaving roundhouse kick that pulls your opponent towards you, an extremely versatile move that can be used to launch surprise attacks from mid-range as a way to continue your offensive pressure. Oh, this thing. On the ground, this will send opponents stumbling back, giving you the advantage against mid-air opponents. It'll pull them towards you with a knockdown. It doesn't pack a huge punch, but the positional advantage it buys can't be overlooked. I think this against airborne opponents will cause you to swap positions. Yeah, that's the thing people use. Yeah, I saw that all the time in the beta. Okay, that's what that is. That's pretty cool that he has that. 3 kick attacks. First off, the Kazekama Shin Kick. Hits low, can't be blocked standing. It's even relatively safe if it's blocked. Okay. Next, the Axe Kick. It's an overhead. Okay. Most damaging. Okay. But it won't hit crouchers, so watch out. Okay. On a crouching opponent, go into the Kaze. Alright. So right kick and all of its follow-ups execute faster and enhance damage. And you can do a bonus attack. Alright, that's pretty cool. Yeah, he's Hwoarang now, that's all this is. And deal more damage in combos. Sign me up! Dragon Flash Flame. Launch your opponent in the sky. Oh, is this the super? And it swaps positions, okay. This is like his kicks, right? Okay. I like how it tells you... I'm gonna keep saying that. Like, it tells you to use the overdrive kick on the night shift. 1-2 Shuriken combo. This is a CA, right? So I can be used as a reversal to get out of trouble. Oh, so it can anti-air too. Yep. Alright, so at least fundamentals. I want to see this. Can't believe I'm saying this, but you can't just pop off moves willy-nilly while yelling, "Try this on for size," every match. I mean, there's nothing stopping you, but it's not worth it, trust me. Doesn't stop most Ken, trust me. It ain't exciting, but crouching medium kicks and heavy kick are the keys to the kingdom. Watch carefully, wait for an opening, and wham. Connect the crouching medium kick, and you can cancel it into Hadouken. Okay. From a slight distance, you can hurl Hadoukens, burst out a jumping attack. Yeah, this is pretty much teaching you how to play Ken. Not the only one who wants to attack, your opponent does too. No way! They come at you on the ground, use normals to limit their options, and mix in drive impacts. Wow, it's just giving you generally good advice. Yep, and if you're still getting your feet wet, a crouching heavy... Oh, it's even teaching you to use crouching heavy punches. That's awesome. So you don't always have to worry about doing a Shoryuken. That's sick. Oh, he's gotten advanced. Once you have the basics down, use quick dash to zip into range. From there, you can either use forward, step kick, or emergency stop. Oh, this is dash thing, right? Give them a thunder kick or emergency stop right in front of their face and throw them. Never seen that. Wow, they're even telling you to mix them up. This is insane. Then emergency stop. Throw, mix it up enough from your opponents. Jeez, they're telling you to mix. There's more. It's not the only tricks you can pull with quick dash, though. Some specials behave differently than you can do them out of quick dash. For starters, they get more powerful. Really. Shuga is one of those specials that gets a power up. It'll go clean through fireballs and propel forward farther. Wow. Another power up special is Tatsumaki. It'll make the opponent flinch back on hit, giving you a chance to pressure a fence. Takes a little getting used to, but being able to connect from heavy attacks is huge. That's awesome, actually. And in the air, and you'll swap positions with your opponent and ground bounce them. That's sick. Ken's actually kind of... Okay, Ken's cool. I kind of want to try Ken now. That's pretty awesome. Who else was in the beta? It was Chun, Guile, Jury, and Jamie, right? And Kimberly. Yeah, that's who it was. Let's go for Giles. I have very little interest in Guile, so let me see. If they make Ken interesting to me, like, I actually kind of want to play Ken, because he sounds cool. Wow, it's really dark in this room. I didn't realize that until I looked at my camera. Armed with an arsenal of easy-to-use moves to counter anything the opponent throws at him, Giles. It's all about executing a solid, no-nonsense game plan on both offense and defense. Fast recovering projectiles and exceptional anti-air, allowing him to fight, yep. This is why I don't care for Guile. He's just like, this is his plan. Just sit there, fire projectiles, flash kick. It's very boring to me. He's cool to watch, at high level especially, but playing him is just so boring to me. I also just don't like charge characters in general. Ones where you have to hold back to charge, I mean. Yep, Sonic Boom. You know it, we love it. Unless you're up against it. Unless you're Zangief up against it. Cross your arms at such speed that you fire a rotating arrow. Is that how that works? Is that how it worked in the Street Fighter cartoon? My combat experience refined this move into what you see. Okay, it is the character. This is just straight up confirmed it. Obviously, we kind of saw it with, like, Ken and Luke's, but, yeah, he's saying my combat. So these are literally the characters talking to you. I like that. It's practically my partner. Like, wow. F to Nash. Jeez. They're slow and will serve as your shield. From there, determine if you should go on the offensive. You should prepare for anti-air your opponent. Yep. Overdrive's faster, effective at neutralizing your opponent. Firewalls is generally frustrating. I like how it's always... I like how they tell you, look, your job is to frustrate your opponent. You want them to fuck up by annoying the fuck out of them. I love that. When we get to Zangief and Dulcim, Dulcim better just say, look, just standing heavy punch, crouching heavy kick, whatever, like, you know what I'm talking about, the moves. Zangief, it just better be, look, when you get close, SPD. That's all you do, just SPD all day. You don't need to learn anything else. Just SPD if you get close. Backward somersault, releasing a devastating kick. Is this the flash kick? Is it not called flash kick? Oh, he said... Is it called somersault, but he just says flash kick? What? Up close, you can combo into it. Cool. Version invincible. Get you out of dicey situations. Live combat, always be prepared for your opponent to attack. Calmly use this move to strike back. Yep. Standard Guile stuff. Oh, this thing. This is like a V-skill or some shit in 5, right? Move places a stationary arrow slash in front of you, throw a Sonic Boom into it to transform into a Sonic Cross. Sonic Cross is a powerful multi-projectile that will give you the advantage when Dog fighting with opponents. Get it? Because he's an Air Force pilot. Executes faster and stays in place longer. He can also act sooner afterwards. Also kind of just acts as a shield to walk forward. Yeah, like he did. To throw. Uses limit your opponent's movement options or attack. Yeah, it's literally just what I just said. Man. Oh my god, they go into so much detail. Why are there so many passages to these moves? It's ridiculous. Fire a massive aerial slash directly ahead. An extremely versatile move that can... What was this one? I didn't even see what it was. As long reach and eventual will start if you use a move that knocks your opponent away. Oh, we're in the supers now. Okay. Oh yeah, his are different. Yeah, he's like a... There's like a one that goes in the air. Perfect! So yeah, it's an install thing. Use for combo, space control, and more. With a little creativity, you can suit it to your taste, yeah. I tell this all the time in Street Fighter V. Oh, cool. Doesn't consume drive cage. And then a CA. Crossfire somersault. I like how they do it for drive impact. Connecting at the start of the move will register as a clean hit, but don't sweat it too much. Even if you don't land a clean hit, the move still deals serious damage. Okay. Goes without saying, but mastering the base is essential for any soldier. Get the fundamentals down, make it second nature. Better just say hold down back. If it tells me to do anything else as guile, then this guide is awful. That is slightly greater than your initial starting position. Throw out. Okay, yes, there, yeah. No, don't do that. It's already failed me. It should just say hold down back. That should be the only guide here. Hold down back. That's it. If they block a drive period, throw another Sonic Boom and fall behind it on the attack. ABC is always be charging. Yep, exactly. Hold down back. Yeah, these are great. I love this. Next to discuss what to do if your opponent moves in reaction to your Sonic Booms. They're not stationary target, remember. Predict their actions and react accordingly, ensuring no blind spots. Give them a special close eye on jumping opponents. For holding a crouch charge, a somersault kick. Yeah. Wow. Look at this. They're actually showing you what to do, too. Damn. For walking behind a Sonic Boom and don't have a charge, you can make do with a crouching heavy punch or standing medium kick. Cool. There are a few other situations you need to be aware of. If your opponent is closing in on you while defending against your Sonic Booms, use normal and unique attacks to keep them at bay. Crouching medium kick and standing heavy kick both let you attack while building a charge. Wow, it's even telling you to... Wow, this... I'm legit... I'm gonna keep getting shocked, man. Sonic Boom is no harm in blocking and biding your time, giving the opportunity and also respond to drive impacts. Yeah, we just saw that. Here's a little technique that applies to Sonic Boom and Somersault Kick. If you press the button at exactly the same time... Okay, they're talking about perfect inputs. So increased damage. Cool. Can I just go back to... Yeah, I kind of wish you could just go back to guides. I mean, I guess they assume once you see the guide, you're just going to go to your character, right? Who else is down here so I can just stay up there? Chun-Li? Yeah, let's go to Chun-Li. This was the character I played in the beta. She was very fun. She has, like, weird stance cancel shit. It's super cool. It's difficult, but it's really fun when you get it. Chun-Li's fast walk speed gives her virtually limitless ways to attack with a collection of moves that are perfect for pushing opponents in your opponent's game plan. Thanks to her easy-to-use pokes, projectiles, and anti-air, Chun-Li can also play a more flexible game by reacting to anything the opponent throws her way. Close, Chun-Li can maintain effects by stringing her fast, movable, normal attacks and unique attacks and specials. Attacking out of Serenity Stream is an effective way to me. Yeah, stance there. Canceling out of that it's difficult to learn at first, but it's super fun. Like, making Chun-Li a stance character was weirdly one of the most fun things they ever did. Alright, Kikoken. Yep. For a far light version, can be used to cover your offense. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, I'm not a fan of charge moves, even with characters I like Chun-Li. There's never a fan, but whatever. Which is why I always forget about Kikoken. I never use it. My specialty, best used for... It's weird, like the first one's like it's like the game explaining, but then it goes into the character explaining. Unfortunately not a mash anymore, which makes this move less fun to me. Makes all the moves like that less fun, but whatever. But yeah, good move. This version has more hits and additional power. And you can see the cheeks. When blocked, yeah. I think that's a cool version that they gave it. Aerial 100 lightning kicks. This move's great. I love this DP. Oh, it's not the DP, it's just the DP. The DP is awesome. I thought that's what they were talking about. More damaging move with greater combo potential. Yep. Spinning bird kick, the classic. Upside down kicks with legs extended wide. This move does a lot of damage. It's useful when performing combos against opponents that have left themselves wide open. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell how much I'm sweating, but I gotta play Street Fighter, man. My spinning bird kick knocks down on hit, leaving you at an advantage. If you're ever in a situation where you know you can land a hit, make sure to connect this into it. This attack launches the opponent on hit, leaving them open to follow-ups. Just remember. Yeah, this was a good combo tool. Yeah, doing stuff like that. I didn't see many people use this. This was actually a super cool move, I thought. Light, medium, heavy versions of Fazanchu have many different startup speeds and recovery times. It can't be blocked while crouching, a fact the speedy light version will help you take advantage of. Yeah, so like, I think I remember when I was testing it, the light is the most punishable because it's the fastest, and then like, I think the medium can be punished with like a jab, maybe? And then the heavy is safe, because it's just -1 on block. Yeah, like fairly small gas even when blocked, yep. So I always use like the heavy to close the distance, and then you can use the overdrive for combos. Move I think people should use more. Alright, yeah, this is the DP. This one's fun. I like it. It's like 2 down inputs and then the kicks. Yeah, and using it in combos is just so fun. And of course the reversal DP, like they all are. Alright, and then supers. Drive free reversal. I like how they mentioned it like that. Yep, it's Kikosho. Oh yeah, she has it in the air. Are they actually gonna do like an air combo? Oh yeah, they do it like, yeah, how you would do it. So you can like follow up after a level 2 combo, which we're about to see. I don't know if they'll actually do it here. Hit opponents from far away. Yeah, you can also use it to go through your opponent's fireballs. Be sure to practice it and jump. Yeah. Yeah, you can do the level 1 after that, which is super fun. And then this is the CA? Yeah. Nice. At the start of a round, try walking forward and landing a crouching medium kick. You can use swift thrust to keep your opponent at bay while holding back. Yeah, this is pretty much how you watch people play Chun-Li. Sending heavy punch is a great option, yeah. Jump or dash in quickly get in the range, yep. Next up, let's look at ways to counter your opponent. Opponent will likely use moves to cover their approach. Crouching medium punch is a good answer. You can also use Yukusen kick. Avoid low attacks and strike back. Which some of your opponent's ground options, likely consider airborne approach, yeah. And anti-air. Talk about close range combat. Standing medium punch will let you act first, even if your opponent blocks it. Mix up your light and medium attacks along with throws to break through your opponent's defenses. Wow. Man, it's crazy. They're actually teaching you how to play the character. They adapt, hit them with Water Lotus Fist, which can be blocked while crouching. Can't be blocked while crouching. Medium kick. And again, there's this like just about annoying your opponent. I assume a stance. From there, each button will unleash one of 6 different moves. Organ Palm and Forward Strike are swift and useful to work into your close range offense. That's light punch and light kick. Senpu kick is a long reach and low attack, best used as a poking tool for mid range. That's a medium kick. Yeah, and that's a medium punch. Can't be blocked low, so bring it out when your opponent retreats into their shell. Yeah, this is a cool combo thing. You can also use Serenity Stream to cancel out of normals into the stance. This includes moves that you can't cancel ordinarily, like grounded heavy attacks. Yeah, that's what makes her so much fun. Just canceling moves. Organ Palm, Forward Strike, Senpu Kick, and Lotus Fist can be cancelled into special moves and even let you skip the charge motion for moves that require it. Use a stab. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Look at me, I'm learning things. Okay, that's yeah. It's just her stances are the biggest thing. Jeez, it's so fucking hot in here. Okay, you know what, Mike? Hang on. Okay, sorry. Oh, wait. Holy shit. I didn't realize my... When did my camera freeze? When did that happen? Hang on. Hang on 1 second. Did that fix it? Oh shit, I didn't even see that. Hang on. Wait. Now I'm just gone. What happened? Hang on. Elgato screen link? What the hell? Why is my... Sorry, I'm trying to fix the webcam. I just turned on my fan on the AC to see if that would work, but... Okay. Elgato screen link. Webcam. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was weird. I don't know when my camera froze, but we're good now. Right, I have to go back to this. Okay, sorry, and I just turned on like the fan on my AC just to see if that would help make it cooler, because I'm starting to get real sweaty. Starting to get real sweaty in here. Okay, who's left? Jury. I think everyone played Jury but me in the beta. Jesus. These combos are making me sweaty. It's already some sweaty matches in here. Hang on, you know what? Here, taking it off. I think my AC is literally conked out. I don't know if you can hear that buzzing noise. Jesus Christ. Alright, whatever. Let's continue. Unpredictable projectiles. I'm leaving all of this in the video. It deserves to be seen. Numerous ways to attack while moving forward. Jury is an aggressive character with a sadistic streak who excels at keeping opponents off kilter and beneath her heel. Yeah, I've seen the fan art. Wide variety of kicks to pester and surprise opponents and seize on openings to land devastating combos. Once your opponent is cowering in fear, use Jury's Fuha stock system to enhance close-range sequences and combo damage and add a dash of cruelty to your offense. Ten Senrin is a versatile move that can be used in combos as an anti-air and more. That thing. Fuhajin. Form an upward kick while capturing ki from your immediate surroundings. Tiny little sucker can punt opponents up into the air, cancel out fireballs, the works. If that wasn't enough, it also jacks nearby ki to build up Fuha stocks. Man, Jury's actually talking to me. And she's not killing me for some reason. You spend Fuha stocks to power up other moves. Saihasho, Akansatsu, and Gohasatsu. Each take one stock. Once you power up like this, you can use the moves one after the next, so long as you don't repeat any. Speaking of which, if you use an overdrive version, you can also change other overdrive versions together. I assume it will be at the end of this demonstration that I'm not going to watch. Overdrive executes faster, and you can do a follow-up attack after popping up your opponent. Okay. Saihasho. Yeah, taking off my shirt has made it really, way cooler. Fuck you, Ninja Turtles. Around has kicked the fire's projectile. This is the thing. Chain into this one from moves with longer... Oh, I like how they moved it to the top since it's a low projectile. Your opponent blocks this up close, you're going to eat a counterattack, so try to use it from further back. Using a Fuha stock adds extra range to keep opponents away. Less recovery and all chaos. Try chucking one out from far away, then falling into attack. Sound like fun, don't it? I guess, Jury. Move forward in a low arc and come... Oh, this is her dive kick. Opponent tries to clip your feet, you can use this. Oh no, it's this thing. They can pay. You get to move first after it hits, so try hitting them, throwing them, you know, the usual. If your opponent blocks this, you're pretty much screwed, so yeah, use it in combos. Okay, so it's very punishable. Power it up with Fuwa stock and you'll be able to chain it into a fast move after it hits, or get into a juicy combo to really rub some salt in the moves. You connect this one from heavy attack, so if they leave themselves open, bust this out to make their life hell, then go into a medium attack for some bonus beatdown. Yeah, I've seen stuff she can do. She's got some crazy cool combos. Lunge forward and let fly a swift overhead roundhouse. Its long reach makes it effective when used for surprise attacks from a distance. It can also be cancelled into from normal moves. Oh, this thing. It gets even more power if you blow a Fuha stock on it. You're absolutely boned if your opponent blocks it, so pop a Fuha stock to make sure you can back yourself up with other moves. Okay. So using a stock makes it safe. Sayasho can reduce risk too. If you connect, just keep attacking. Okay. Adds more hits and makes them go flying farther. Perfect for sending opponents to the corner for a good ass kicking. Ha 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 ha. You want to spend some drive gauge comboing into OD since it was a sick way to juice your. I don't ever want my damage to be juiced. Rotate like a windmill while unleashing a series of kicks. Can be used in a variety of situations to deal big damage. This bad boy. Oh my god, it's not even working anymore, I don't think. This bad boy changes depending on which button you press. Light will give you a spinning forward kick. Feel free to toss it in your opponent's face and keep them in your place. Medium and heavy can stuff opponents who try to jump in, or can work as combo extender from light attacks. Okay. Version is totally invincible at the start. Yeah, it's just a DP. DPs. Surprise attack performed by kicking while airborne, useful for surprise attacks. It's a way to approach your opponent. This one flies in like a rocket. Oh, this is the dive kick. You space things out to hit their feet, they won't be able to hit you back if you're blocking. Oh, be ready to hammer out Shimmer Instead if you hit. Fireball chucking morons. Regret their life decisions. Fire multiple Ki Blast with a kick and follow it up with another giant Ki Blast to knock an opponent away. Easy to work into aerial combos against opponents who have to launch to the air. Oh, is this the super now? Yeah, it is. It's invincible in startup. Is the camera frozen again? No, okay, I should probably pay attention to that, I guess. Power up your abilities by unleashing the power of the Feng Shui engine. Oh, this is an install thing, right? Yeah, it just lets you combo things that can't be comboed. Light, medium, heavy. Many moves together like this changes how they work, so experiment, I guess. Not me, I'm just gonna follow a YouTube tutorial. I don't go into training mode. This is the CA. Okay, then hang on. I'm gonna... Give me a second. That AC was not working. It was just making noise. So whatever. Anyways, yes, cool. They teach you the basics, but I hate playing teacher, so drill this crap into your brain, dingus. First, kicks. Throw some kicks out there to keep your opponent from doing whatever the hell they want. Standing and crouching medium kick are great moves to start with. Work on figuring out where to stand so you can hit them with the power of my tippy toes. From a little farther back, standing heavy punch is strong as hell at beating out the other attack. Try mixing in standing heavy kick, Kyosesho, and Renko kicks, all which move you forward. You can chain into specials from crouching medium kick and Renko kicks, so if you connect, try canceling it to Fuhajin and Saihasho and the like. Once you've frustrated your opponent, it's time to crush their pathetic dreams underfoot. Letting them jump in on you is sure to get annoying, so make sure you shoot them down when they try. Crouching heavy punch is hella reliable. Oh god, she says hella. Jumping straight up and doing heavy kick works too, or you could air throw them, swap positions. If you're feeling frisky, you can even try medium or heavy Tensen Ring. Once you've run my basic game plan, it's time to miss some of the fun with my special Fuha stock system. Master it and you'll have free reign on offense, neutral, whatever. The fight will pretty much belong to you, by which I mean me. First I gotta teach you how to build Fuha stocks. It's a cinch, just throw out a Fuha-jin. Of course your opponent's not just gonna stand there like a dope and watch you do it. If they try to mess with you, stick with the basic game plan. Shut them up with your normals and anti-airs. Once you have some distance, you can safely build stocks. You can cancel life if you go crouching medium kick, if that's your thing. Once you build the stocks, it's party time! Use Fuha stocks to power up special moves and make your opponent's life hell. Make sure to learn sequences involving the powered up versions to each move. Let you go on the offense after firing it off so you can use it in normal moves. Cool. Work on Kansatsu to combos to jack up your damage. Okay. Go Sats. Man, I can't pronounce these. Basically, you've got 2 more stocks, you can breathe easy. Okay, jury complete. It's been 45 minutes. We haven't even gone through all the beta characters. Jeez, okay, this is gonna be a while. Alright, Jamie. Wow, why do I have a color 10? Is that from pre-ordering, I guess? I think it is. Combining drunken boxing and breakdancing, Jamie specializes in close range combat. Drinking herbal concoction, he can enhance the abilities of his moves and gain access to new ones. Boasting a wide array of forward-moving attacks, Jamie has no shortage of ways to approach his opponents. When he gets close, he has a wide variety of attack sequences he can use to mount a relentless defense. Opponent is sizing you up, sees the opportunity to take a swig from your gore and your tea, and increase your drink level, granting you access to new moves and powering up the ones you already had. Your drink level can also be increased by performing certain unique or special moves. Cool. Raise your drink level. That was the drink move. The higher your key level, the more moves you can use, so you'd best make a point of memorizing what kind of stuff you get access to, yeah? Opponent is just sitting around staring at the wall. Take the opportunity to hold that button down. Keep your chug going. Taking a swig every chance you get is what your boy's style is all about. Yo boy, huh? Move forward, pouring 3 attacks with your fists. Useful for starting combos from regular attacks. For starters, why not give the lighter medium versions a go? They're the easiest to work into combos and whatnot. If that gets blocked, you can throw out the follow-up late to catch your opponent just as they try to make their move. Cool. So when your drink level is totally maxed out, this move will do more damage and you'll recover faster after using it, so feel free to go totally nuts with it. Oh, he does a lot more hits. Better range, does more damage, and the first hit recovers quicker. Throwing this in the face of someone who's not expecting it is good times. Perform an attack with your fist followed by a sequence of kicking attacks. Your drink level will go up once all parts of the move are finished. Zero free throw strikes is that this bad boy used to raise your drink level. When you go on attack with free throw strikes, use free throw kicks. Raise your drink level is your call, bud. Follow your heart. It's like the first hit, except on top they added damage to recovery. You also pump up your drink level. That's my kind of overdrive. Don't drink and drive, kids. Clearly lunge your opponent. Strike with the heel of your palm, useful as a surprise attack closes distance with your opponent. Oh, this thing. Just barely connect with it. Strike prone on your opponent. Manage to land this in the corner, you'll be able to follow up after. Okay. Launch your opponent into the air with a kick and then use the recoil to follow up. This is like his DP thing. Every version does downright nasty damage, but you want to save that one for situations where you've got your opponent launched. This one's totally invincible if opponent attacks, so it's perfect for getting someone off of you. If someone's coming at you too hard, they should get rid of them. Luminous dive kick. While jumping, extend your leg and quickly descend to the ground. Depends on whether it's done with light, medium, or heavy kick. It's hella sweet for doing surprise attacks from a jump, or for messing with your opponent's anti-air timing to throw them off. It's never a bad move to have available, so you want to use the Devil Within to get it unlocked quick. So it's only from Drink 1. And EX has a follow-up. I thought that said Bankai for a second. I was about to be like, oh my god. Seriously? So they're rotating upside down kicks. Oh, this is a super? Oh no, it's a level 2 thing. Okay. If you're ever trying to find a way to raise your drink level, keep your eyes peeled for chances to slip through the projectile and make your opponent feel the pressure. It didn't already do mad damage, the OD version has got even more kaboom behind it. If you can land it, like, after a jumping attack or something, go for it. Oh, and it launches them, so you can probably do stuff in the corner. Is it gonna show me? Oh, no. Looks like he recovers too slow. Throw that stops the opponent's movements by thrusting... Oh, this is the command grab, right? When it lands, follow up with a medium attack into a special move. Okay, so he gets that at level 3. When it lands, toss in another hit to throw your opponent off balance. The OD version makes both the move itself and the follow-up attack do more damage. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yes, Jamie. Heck yes, my friend. Swagger Hermit Punch. The follow attack, performing out a Swagger Step, unleashing an even more devastating strike. Hill of your palm. Man, I'm getting all these titles. Can't do it without your drink level maxed out. Combine it with Swagger Step and you'll be doing serious damage. Oh, so it's just a follow-up. The overdrive, you only use this in the middle of the stage. Somewhere they can't reach you if you score a hit. It's fast as hell out of Swagger Step and super potent as a surprise attack. Okay. Breaking. During the attack, keep holding down to raise your drink level. It also gets used in combos thanks to its huge damage and all. But if you happen to be holding it down when it connects, you can switch to taking a swig of the old medicine. Medicine. End up doing slightly less damage, but in return, you're... okay. That's the trade-off. When your drink level is low, prioritize drinking. When your drink level is high, turn out the sweet damage. The Devil's Song. Oh, this is the install one. Yeah, so it just gives you max drink. Unless your drink level is already maxed when you used it, you'll go back to level 1 after a while. Okay. By the way, they use it when your drink... Okay, so you go back to level 1 no matter what? Even if you're at, like, level 3 and you use it? Huh. That's interesting. Again, I thought that said Getsuga Tensho. I just have Bleach on the mind for some reason, I don't know. Oh yeah, like the regular version has a follow-up and the CA doesn't, which is interesting. It looks sick as hell. Yes. Yeah, it's a cancel to special move, but it just goes right into it. First lesson, pal. Use your kicks to keep your opponent in check. If you want my advice, I'd mainly stick to standing medium kick, standing heavy kick, and crouching medium kick. Okay. All 3 of them can be canceled into special moves, so you can also turn them into beefy little sequences that involve light or medium free flow strikes. But you gotta do more than that to flow freely and finish things out in style, you feel me? So whenever you get the chance, you gotta unleash the devil within to pump up your drink level. Sure, keep a good distance that lets you poke at your opponent, take safe swigs, yeah. Raise that drink level once you use Luminous Dive Kick. Raise your drink level by 1, did ya? Nice. Time to move in. You'll want to keep using normal moves, but you can start Luminous Dive Kick and Swagger Step. So your opponent's going to be a buzzkill while you're hitting the gourd. Someone jumps at you, put him in their place by crouching heavy punch or arrow kick. Okay. Alright, as I'm going on, all the fundamentals... I mean, they are fundamentals, but they're all basically becoming the same now. You know, keep them at bay with these moves, then charge your bullshit, and then do more. There's lots of standing medium punch since you can act first. They use full moon kick. Okay. You drink level 3 and you get tension. Yep. Drink level 4, you're officially sloshed, my friend. With the drunkenness comes power. How are you drunk? It's tea. Fried with a feeling in RPG terms, it's like your attack power is buffed across the board. You get the idea. Oh my god. Oh, does drinking that recovers drive gauge? That's kind of cool. Removal Strike Exchanges makes it even harder, and the first hit recovers quicker, so you can just go to town with it. Hick. Also, you're able to do a Swagger Hermit Punch after Swagger Step. This does unreal damage, so combo it up. Take a swig once you're at drink level 4, and you restore your drive gauge. This means you'll be able to wow. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so this is like a huge snowball character, so you basically never want him to be at 4 drinks. But I think on like Manon, whose like stuff lasts throughout the whole match, I think his reset after each round, right? I think so. Alright, this is the last character from the beta, right? Kimberly? This is the character like everyone used. It's already been an hour, jeez. Kimberly excels at keeping her opponents confused using a combination of agile martial arts and ninja tools. Once you've closed in, overwhelm your opponent with relentless defense using a variety of attack sequences to break through their guard and keep your pressure going. Shuriken Bomb can be used to create offensive openings while far away from your opponent. Neat. Use a series of spinning kicks while leaping into the air. Oh, this is like her DP Tatsu thing. Most famous kick technique in Bushinryu's lineup is a worthwhile anti-air technique to beat an opponent's jumping attack. You believe? Oh right, yeah, Guy used this, didn't he? I think so. But it's also a killer out of normal moves, or as a way to score a combo in a launched opponent. If you make contact and knock somebody in the air with it, you'll go soaring along with them. Holy smokes! Make it overdrive to amp it up its speed and damage output. Cool. And then the aerial version. It's sweet. If you land a jumping a medium punch on an airborne opponent and then immediately perform this move, it'll link up real nice. Oh, and another fun thing you can do with it is toss it out right before you land. Totally mix up your timing. Even in overdrive, its basic use stays the same, but it does more damage and it's easier to keep your offense going. Neat. Sprinting. Now this is Bushinryu. This slick dash is both the essence and very foundation of the... Oh, that's too fast for all the text they have. The moves it opens the door to give you access to never-changing offensive arsenal. Yeah. Wait, hold on. What'd you say? Hang on. Ninja Stardom. Okay. That's more phenomenal. Let's cover Emergency Stop first. As the name suggests, this move will kill your dash, stop you in your tracks, yeah. Torso Cleaver, a powerful open kick. If your opponent gets spooked by sprint and tries to jump. Yep. And slide. Careful though, if somebody blocks up close, you're going to get counter smacked hard. And then this one's an overhead, right? Yep. I played Kimberly a little bit. The hits keep coming. I think everyone played Kimberly. Arc Step, which actually has follow-up moves of its own. Arc Step itself is handy for making your approach from a distance. From there you can Bushin Hojin Kick. And then like the other one's like Command Grab, right? Yeah. Deals big damage, so if you think you got the read, by all means, see if you can land it. The overdrive version will make all the moves it can be done out even better. That's all it says. Some will do more hits, others more damage, and recover quicker. Slipping through someone's defenses is way easier when you're tossing these in every now and then. Juices up your offensive pressure. I don't want to juice things. Stop saying that. Yep. Yeah, people comboed me with that all the time in the beta. That command grab thing. It was really annoying. Vagabond Edge. What is this one? Oh, right, this thing. It's a nice starting combo from light attacks, and you'll be able to keep your offense going. Yep. If you follow a chop with a kick that knocks your opponent down, this one's good in combos. Medium attacks that follows up on opponents you've launched into the air. Everyone chops your opponent and launches them off. Kick connects, you can cancel it straight away with a jump, which means you can sneak in a jumping attack. Yeah, that's pretty cool. One thing you've got to keep in mind, every version will leave you wide open, so you better be sure it's going to hit. And then the OD is like the heavy version of the move, and that you're going to kick your opponent into the air after you chop them, right? The overdrive version executes fast, meaning you can combo into for medium attacks. Opponent gives you even the smallest opening, sneak this in, and make him regret it with an aerial combo. It's cool. Hidden barrier. Oh, this is the teleport? It's a ninja technique that uses smoke bombs. Rad, right? No matter where you are, when you use it, you'll appear right in front of your opponent in a flash. Yeah, it's a teleport. Immediately after you pop out of the smoke, use the momentum to throw out an attack. This will let you approach and attack at the same time, which is pretty sick if you ask me. Go Ninja Go? I just took off the Ninja Turtle shirt, Kimberly. What the fuck? I just took it off and you make a Go Ninja Go reference? Yeah, and then the mid-air one. Means you guessed it, you can come down with a jumping attack. This makes it harder for your opponent to deal with. Makes applying pressure easier for you. Genius at play. Oh, it's the shuriken thing. Wait, Consider this bit of prep work the broccoli you've got to eat before the sweet, sweet shuriken bomb dessert. Okay. Your analogies are amazing, Kimberly. Oh yeah, the OD is 2. Toss out instead of spray can, they'll explode after time. Yeah, pressure and combos. That links up your attacks with the shuriken explosion. Its placement will change depending on what button you use. So we let you place 2 shuriken bombs at once, making it way tougher for your opponent to move around, which is, well, a hella powerful option. There's too much hella, there's too much juicing going on in this game. It's making me uncomfortable. Wii Twister? What? Grab an airborne opponent and smash them to the ground below. This high damage. What is this? Is this the super? This is just an air grab. Why is there a separate version for an air grab? Oh, it's an actual move? It's an air command grab? I actually didn't know she had this. That's weird. Score massive damage if you manage to land a follow-up, if you can... so I can get wanting to use it all the time. It's anti-air against people trying to jump away from you. Okay. Follow flurry attacks. This is nice work in the combo to squeeze out some extra juicy damage. Stop with the juice. Does she get like an outline when she does that? Yeah, kinda. Some like effect is on her. And you dash forward. She gets like some weird effect on her. Has a shuriken bomb follow-up attack after Bushin beats. Damage increases. Oh yeah, this thing. And the shuriken bomb at the end. No, don't forget that this will use up one of the shuriken bomb stocks. So the opponent with a dive bomb, like attack from the air. This is what's amazing for dealing with projectiles. Try using it from around the distance you'd be at when the round starts. You can use it in combos, and it's pretty easy to keep your offense going afterwards. Cool. Activate Bushin Scramble midair to dive bomb the opponent and attack them relentlessly. Oh, okay, it's just the same super from the air. Ninja Star technique. As you bop to the music while chucking out a barrage of smoke bombs. After it lands, with your walk speed and attack power, receive a boost. Yeah, I think this is for like the rest of the game pretty much, right? So... No, she's actually... I didn't notice her animations change and everything, too. That's cool. Does something happen if you do it twice? No, I didn't realize her animations and stuff changed. That's cool. And keep those boosts until the end of the match. Sweet deal, right? If you got the SA gauge to spare, so you're just working into combos as often as you can. Fundamentals. The path of the Ninja Star begins with a single step, so let's start by drilling some Bushinryu fundamentals. To get things rolling, let's cover the attacks you'll use to keep your opponents in check. One of your best bets is going to be your standing medium kick. It reaches pretty far, and you can get your offense going by hitting with the tip of your foot and then canceling the sprint. If your opponent's making it tough for you to approach, use your crouching medium punch or standing heavy punch to beat out their attacks. From there, you sprint to break into a dash and then close in by using emergency stop. Okay. Takes 2 to dance, which means your opponent's going to come swinging at you too. Okay, just teaching you the anti-air now. Oh, it's even telling you to drive. I think this is the first time drive parry has been mentioned, hasn't it? In these character tutorials? I believe so. She's not even doing it yet. She doesn't even do it! First time it's mentioned, but she doesn't even do it. Once you got the basics locked down, focus on offense. Keeping things swift and ruthless up close is what Bushinryu is all about. So let's go over how you about breaking through someone's defense. First thing you want to do is get them to stop moving around. Light attacks are quick, so use those to make them stay put. Options in the secret of crouching light kick, crouching light punch, standing with light punch. And see if you can land Bushin Prism Strikes, or maybe toss in a throw here and there. She made it tougher for them to move around, mix in standing or crouching medium punches, cancel into sprint, do all that. Which will let you act first even if it gets blocked, or elbow drop. Think to them like white on rice. Keep your offense going no matter what, don't let up. I don't think we're allowed to say that, Kimberly. Trigger Mom was a ninja technique I picked up. If you're going to Master, you want to make it a ninja star. Is this like her thing? I hope she doesn't say that a lot when I make it to her in the story. That's cool, it's teaching you to use that when you knock him down. Use sprint or hidden variable to close in. That's how you get out. Yep. Okay. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll just go from top to bottom now, so, Madon. Character, oh, I changed her color by accident. I want the OG. For now. This is a character I'm actually interested in playing, because she's got a fat ass. There's no other reasons. I'm not complicated. When vying for position, make use of the varying ranges of Manon's kick attacks to poke your opponent. Once you've sufficiently restricted their movement with anti-air attacks, look for opportunities to close in on them. Once you've gained some ground, use combination attacks to draw your opponent towards you and then throw them so you can deal damage. Raise your meta level, keep your pressure going. Oh, I'm gonna not be able to pronounce these. Renverse is highly versatile, useful both in combos or when using it as follow-up as a poke. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce these properly. Grab your opponent at close range, disrupt their balance, and toss them to the ground with a powerful throw. This is the command grab, right? Yes, this is a throw most lovely indeed. It includes a step forward before the throw, giving an exquisite range. It's simply a fantastic option for slipping through an opponent's guard, up close or at mid-range. And yeah, I love how the animation changes depending on your level. The throw itself becomes more refined, increases what is called your meta level, and does more damage depending on how high said level is. You can go up to 5 and doesn't reset between rounds. Perform as many throws as you can so that you might keep the match moving in your favor. Then the EX, this move excels in both reach and execution speed. Should you find yourself unsure whether you're close enough to land the grab, opt for the overdrive version. Make use of it so you might raise your meta level. They're really hammering that in. Raise that meta level. You want to throw people. Swift upwards kick, perform while spinning, useful in combos. Oh, this is the anti-air thing? Yeah, that thing's good. Light and medium ones are fast, making them primary anti-air choices, but you should react quickly. I think the heavy one will allow you to do a follow-up after. When using it in combos, you'll want to do it from light attacks or if you're up close. This will make your opponent more likely to keep their guard tight, making throws more effective. If it hits, approach, and make them guess between a strike and a throw. And this will launch your opponent in the air if it hits, making it for child's play. Cool. Mindful of drive gauge, but I suggest you be proactive about using both in combos and as anti-air options. Yeah, I think that anti-air is like super good. Whenever I see it. Powerful thrusting kick. Perform with all the grace of ballet, useful for catching opponents by surprise and slipping through their guard. The behavior of this move differs depending on the strength of the button used. Light has you move forward with a low attack that cannot be blocked standing. It is quite useful as a surprise attack against distant opponents. Medium is best used in combos, I imagine. It is quite useful for combos for medium attacks or as a follow-up attack on opponents who have been launched into the air. Heavy performs an overhead that cannot be blocked crouching. Wow. It's able to counterattack even if blocked, making it a fine option for infiltrating someone's guard. If your timing is true, it can also be used to attack while avoiding an opponent's sweeps. This powers up the overhead attack. Okay, so the overdrive is always the overhead version. Okay. Useful for wheels combos and breaking through an opponent's guards maneuver, truly impressive efficiency. Renverse. Spin toward your opponent and grab them before sending them flying. This is the hit grab. Strike grapple throw. A lovely move in all respects. Connecting with this move raises your meta level. Oh, so it combos from that back heavy punch thing. Oh, cool. That's cool. Light and medium versions will connect from heavy attacks with little difficulty. But we need to find a sufficient opening if you are to land the devastating heavy version. Connect from attacks following a drive rush may prove easiest. Should you hold the button while performing it, you will move without attacking, producing a feint. It can be used to advance through an opponent's projectile, so I suggest you learn to use it well. Doing a Menage Doré from a feint could be a powerful choice. Oh, yeah. Oh, one more thing. If you press a kick before the attack executes, it will change to a kicking move called Grand Fouette. It boasts incredible reach and can perform a follow-up should it connect. Use it to check your opponent from afar. In overdrive, you'll be able to evade any attacks not aimed at your feet. Wow, really? Until the moment you attack. This makes it effective not only against projectiles, but other moves as well. Wow, so it's just upper body invincible. That's pretty cool. Should the enemy not attempt to attack you, it would be best to switch to a feint. Also, you'll be able to follow Grand Fouette with more moves than you would normally. So should an opponent be left open, use to perform a devastating combo as possible. That's cool. I didn't know it had upper body invincibility. Arabesque. I can perform while sliding forward along the ground. This move can be used to switch places with your... Oh! Oh, no, we're in supers now. Oh, okay. Gonna be honest, that one's kind of whack. I'm not really a huge fan of that one. It just kind of slides forward. Launch your opponent in the air. I like this one. It's an anti-air super. It's particularly exquisite when used on those who have been launched to the air. Be sure to aim is true when you use the name suggests. Shine like the star you are. I like how positive she is. She's motivating. Passe des Deux. Can be used to slip through an opponent's guard at close range, deal tons of damage all at once. This can be considered akin to a dance duet in a ballet. Its damage is truly magnifique. So do all you can to land it when it counts most. Yeah, this super's great. This is probably one of the best supers in this game, if not the best. It's one of the reasons I want to play her. Because it's just funny. She dances with you and then throws your ass. It's great. You might use it to start a combo against a grounded opponent when you have them on their heels, but you may also use it its ability to respond against incoming attacks. Alright, show me the fundamentals. What you must understand is that my style revolves around beautiful and precise movements. As such, it is utmost importance that you moves perform efficiently. To begin, yes, let's have you memorize ways to check your opponent. Medium attacks are likely the easiest to use for that purpose. Just swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Okay. Crouching medium punch is suitable for defeating your opponent's own pokes, and standing medium punch moves you forward, making it a wonderful way to attack and approach all at once. Cool. Another fine choice would be your standing medium kick, which recovers quickly and excels when used against attacks targeting your own feet. Those will be your main tools when engaging your opponent. So medium, medium, mediums. And do keep in mind that your standing and crouching medium punch can be used to create sequences into special moves. So you choose to engage the heavy attack, make use of a far-reaching standing heavy kick. Leaves you quite open, but it's easy to connect with given how much space it takes up. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. If you manage to hit an opponent during the recovery of one of their attacks, you'll be able to perform a follow-up attack. Cool. Judo teaches us the key to victory lies in responding to your opponent's offense with flexibility. As such, let us begin by learning how to respond to those who jump in at you. So, yeah, so fundamentals 2 is always, anti-air. So crouching heavy... Oh, right, yeah, her thing is like a follow-up. Special moves are more your forte. As the Ron point, it's a tad more difficult to pull off than crouching heavy punch. I like how they tell you, look, DPs are a little bit harder, or whatever, so... Anti-airs. So just like crouch heavy punch. I like how they tell people that. I think people don't do that a lot. I'm probably not going to do that a lot. Oh wow, this is the first time I think we've actually seen drive parries used. Or if you accept the risk, you could also attempt reversal supers. Great. Once you grasp the basics, you should come across more opportunities to approach your opponent, which is when the real match begins. Use strikes to open up your opponent's throws, which will raise your meta level. To touch more on the topic of strikes, first, you'll want to use your light attacks to keep your opponent from moving freely. Crouching leg hits low can be followed up with a light punch. And there you go for the Menage Doré, which is what you're truly aiming for, but you could also cancel an attack into a heavier overdrive D-gauge to best someone's crouching block, and if you land a light attack, combo into Rond Point. One also might explore other options such as And What? A second hit beats the opponent's crouching block and can be cancelled with special moves. Basically, you want to be mashing when fighting Manon. Anytime you're not pressing a button, keeping her away from you, you're going to get thrown. And if you're mashing too much, then you're just going to get hit. I like it. Taking the fight to your opponent is a fine way to do things, but it's also possible to bring your opponents into a range that would grab them. Want to memorize? Thought I heard something. Geez, my voice is getting crazy reading all this. Let's begin with Temp's Lie, which can be done from a standing heavy punch. That thing. Alright, we're gonna read these as much. My voice is killing me now. It's so hot and dry in here, man. I should probably hurry this up, too. Just done for standing medium punch. Move so swift you can use it to counter even the smallest of an opponent's openings, then draw them in close. Oh wow, yeah, that actually is pretty good. Should an opponent attempt to check you with an attack and miss, seize the opportunity to turn things in your favor. Alright, so whiff punish them. Something I'm great at. Alright, Marissa. Big woman. Death by Snoo Snoo. Capcom keeps making giant sexy women. Fuck. Long-reaching forward, giving her plenty of tools for menacing opponents with pure aggression. A close range to use chain attack, generate relentless rush down to quickly overpower opponents. Yeah, she's just a huge rush down character. And then that thing. It's like a counter or whatever. We power it up by holding it. It's just a punch. Best way to use this move is to just lay into him. Fire it off to keep your opponent in check or cancel into it from a normal attack. It's even got an upper body armor effect. Handy now. Jesus. The fact that she has armor in her moves is ridiculous. You can hold down the button when you use it to charge up. There's hardly a better feeling than when you land it. Take care not to get too used to the thrill. As an armor effect at the beginning, it's also fairly safe even if the opponent blocks it, so feel free to throw it. Cool. Then we're gonna make it hurt. An uppercut with a ride swing, followed by a second punch that slams the opponent to the ground. Okay. Rule of thumb, you can combo into it from a move of the same strength. Remember the light version is invincible against your opponent's jump attacks. Okay. Give you an opportunity for a follow-up attack. Oh, that's cool. Jeez, you punch him, slam him on the ground, then you punch him again? You do a big follow-up attack once on hit and has added invincibility against your opponent's jump attacks. Cool. So make him regret it. Wahaha. Phallics. That's phallic. This upper body armor effect lets you act first even if your opponent blocks it. You couldn't ask for a better way to get your offense going. Tear through your opponent's armor for huge damage. It even gives you the opportunity. Gee, this just rips through drive impact, huh? You don't even get a hit. Use it well, and your opponent will be squashed flat by pressure. Jesus. Whereas it just goes through your universal mechanics. What are those? Hop forward with a powerful front kick, useful as a surprise attack. Starts spacing it so you hit with the tip of the foot. You can also charge up how far you go depending on the strength of the button used. With this and a send up flying to the corner, a nice juicy hit will net you free follow-ups as a bonus. Jeez, sends them all the way across the screen. That's ridiculous. Sounds like great for ripping through your opponent's armor. So you go through armor, but we can't go through your armor. Your armor, okay. This is the counter thing, right? Defensive move that lets you take a hit with upper body armor and strike right back. When you counter attack, you get a chance for some close range offense. Just remember that you can't cancel into it from other attacks. Counter trips can't be blocked crouching. Stopping at the first hit will leave you fairly safe, so you can throw it out whenever you want within reason. Priscilla, which can't be blocked standing. It's got long reach, making it a fun. Jeez, that does go kind of far. Finally, there's Enfold. A throw technique. Oh, this is the command grab. Jeez. The Overdrive has a full body armor effect and executes super quick. If things aren't looking good, use this to put fear of God in your opponent and make them think twice. Jeez. Put the fear of God in them. Bring a full power punch down an opponent with a wide swing. Is this the super? Yeah, it is. Yeah, like everything has armor. What doesn't have armor? Leaping into the air with a tackle. Yeah, this is an anti-air super. And then this is the CA, right? Most powerful and most tender. Use it in combos or to interrupt your opponent's attack. Would you believe it goes through projectiles too? Jeez. Che Figata. Alright, if you want to know how I like to fight, I'm happy to instruct. Get in there and pummel the opponent with everything you got. Class dismissed. Okay, okay, there's a little more to it. Standing hand punch, heavy kick. Ground game, okay. Facing Gladius to blow through your opponent's moves, a false sign put in. Turns things around with the drive impact out of charge up Gladius. Okay. Go bow for blow sometimes means getting whacked yourself. The key is knowing how to deal with jump-ins on your opponent once they close up with personal. Use light or OD. Okay, crouching heavy punch, yep. I'll let you defend yourself and strike back. Okay. Under your Balteus, it's your turn to attack. What the hell is my Balteus? I don't want to know. Same your opponent with strong close range moves over and over again. Crumble eventually. They always do. Start with like 2-hitter and medium 2-hitter. You make contact, cancel into phalanx, and let it rip. Right there is the simplest way to start your rush down. The thing is, if that's the only thing you do, your opponent's going to drive parry you. Try mixing in Charge Gladius or 2. Plus you move first, even if it's blocked, and use moves tear down their defenses. So the heavy versions of all my normals and unique moves can be charged by holding down the button. It'll give them a little extra oomph, for lack of a better word. Really? Third best is standing heavy punch and heavy kick. If you charge them up, you'll have more advantage if the opponent blocks. Also a great way to wipe out their drive gauge. What? How much damage did it do? It's not taking away drive gauge? Oh yeah, that takes away a lot. As far as unique attacks go, a charged Magna Bunker is a great move to sprinkle into combos and attack sequences. They really sell what I'm all about, clobbering folks at full force. Geez, so Marissa is just die. That's Marissa. Okay. How many here left? How long has it been? Geez, it's been an hour and 20 minutes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. Jesus. Alright, Lily. The future most popular character in Japan. For all the reasons you know why. Powerful throws and trusty war clubs. You can enhance your special moves. Shut down opponent's mobility, and then use a combination of forward-moving and attacks and charging moves to make your approach. Actually, close range, versatile rate of normal kicks, great openings. Okay, that didn't combo. I was gonna say, did that combo from light kicks? Yeah, and then she can power up her moves, as we'll see. Pull your clubs above your head to summon and envelop yourself in the wind. Give you the stock. Enhancing your other special moves. Try to use this whenever it looks like you have an opening. Use the light one, all you're doing is enveloping yourself with wind, but if you do it with medium or heavy, you envelop yourself with wind and then throw out an attack. A handy tool while dealing with those who try to prevent you from becoming wind-clad. Not to mention useful in combos. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, and if you hold the button, you can become wind-clad up to 3 times. Try to make it look like you're winding up for a medium or heavy attack. And surprise them by taking a second to charge instead. Envelop yourself with the wind and unleash a swift attack. Okay, so it's just a super fast version. Hold the button, you quickly envelop yourself with wind and can move immediately after, making it safe to use even when close to your opponent. Spirits! Condor Spire. It's super handy. You can try using it such that it doesn't quite hit your opponent and throw them instead. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up. I'm dying. If you use it while wind-clad, you'll get to act first even after it's blocked. That means you'll be able to keep your offense going. Which, needless to say, is pretty darn strong. And it's faster, and charges forward faster. It doesn't leave you very vulnerable after. It's pretty handy in attack cooling distance. Okay, so I assume all our EXs just have like the same properties as the wind version. How much space between you and your opponent, and use it whenever you get the chance. If you use it when wind-clad, it becomes invincible to an opponent's projectile. Really? So the overdrive and wind-clad makes it in projectile invincible. Interesting. Tomahawk Buster. It's great against jumping opponents or in close range combos. It's a DP. On the other hand, the heavy version has a lot of damage, but it's tough to keep applying pressure after. The medium one kind of splits the difference. And they all do more damage with wind-clad, by the way. Use the overdrive one and it'll become invincible to throws. Also, you'll be able to follow it up with an... Oh, so you can throw the thrower out of the other one? Interesting. Oh, you can do an overdrive condor dive afterwards. Takes drive gauge to use, but it does a ton of damage, and it does even more damage if you're wind-clad, so it's definitely a trick worth having in your back pocket. Condor Dive. This move is great for approaching an opponent or launching a surprise attack on them. That said, it leaves you wide open if it gets blocked, so try to limit it to situations where you know it'll connect. If all you want to do is approach, use it low so it falls short of your opponent. It does a lot of damage when you're wind-clad, though, so try to land it when you can. This one's harder for someone to deal with if they block it. The smartest way to use it is to just barely connect with an opponent's feet. Just the tip. A lot of time where you're able to act freely after it lands, so you could take the opportunity to get Windclad. Okay. I'm like kind of interested in Lily, but not really. They're created by Thunderhawk. Whoa! A warrior of our tribe. I remember that guy. The amount of damage it does and how much... Wait, who's the girl? Who was the Bison doll? He was like marrying or whatever. Was that Julie? I think? Which day of the month was it? I don't remember. The light version has long range, making it easy to use. The heavy version does huge damage, so that's the one for breaking through someone's guard up close. And the medium version as well, a happy medium. The throw will snatch people from farther away, and it'll do more damage as well. Like all command grabs. I find it's easiest to get people with this if you scout out moments when they're not expecting it, like after making them block an attack or after jumping in at them. Oh, tried to parry. For you scrub. Freezing Hawk. We unleash a series of spinning. Oh, this is a super. Okay, so it's invincible. Cool. Thunderbird. Thunderbirds are a go. Alright, this is the anti-air one. Make a point try using it while you're Windclad. Soaring Thunderbird. Performing while airborne. This version of Thunderbird can be used to perform combos from aerial special moves. Okay. You can cancel it from the air, that's cool. More powerful Mexican Typhoon in which you smash your opponent to the ground twice. Might not have much range, but the damage it deals is... Oh wow, that's really punishable too. It's invincible at start though. We're getting into a combo you can deal even more damage. Wow. Really? Alright. What are the pokes? The warrior who taught me how to fight was really, really big. Since I'm on the smaller side, I wasn't able to imitate what he showed me exactly. Brought war clubs to the mix. Using medium attacks. Jeez! God damn. I was crouching it. Heavy attacks, man. Next, use heavy attacks, lock down your opponent, and hold their attack, standing and crouching heavy punch. Jesus. Just knocks Ryu down. Ryu's been getting beat up this whole time, man. Feel bad. He was even beat up by himself. Lockdown, jumping. Okay, so this is anti-air stuff. If you're predicting they'll jump, you can get them with a double arrow and then follow up after. Oh, okay. Cool. It's unrealistic to expect that you'll knock somebody out of the air every single time they jumps. Alright, so just bust out. When sees it coming and decides to block, they're going to put you in a world of hurt afterwards. Think carefully before making your move. Advanced. Mounting your offense. If you're smart about using your techniques, close in on your opponent when you see your opening, go for your throw. Poke. They use counter spire distances with a barely connect to make your approach. That's basically how we dive into the action. Oh, I see what you did there. First hit of the Scent Storm is another neat option. Stop it at the first hit if it gets blocked, or go for the rest if it connects. Your opponent sees you throwing out moves like these, they're sure to tighten up their guard. When they do, close them with Condor Spire or a dash and throw them. Once you're up close, break through their guard by doing light attacks and combos, or by grabbing them with the Mexican Typhoon. Stand a decent chance once you memorize the basics, learn how to harness the wind, and watch your options. So, use your wind. Manage your stuff. Everyone's got shit to manage, basically, in this game. Meaning you'll have another chance to stock one win. Anyway, I'm trying to say is Condor Spire is really strong. Use it a whole lot. Now there's 2 win-class stocks. You can do an Overdrive Condor Spire and the Tomahawk Buster. Cool. Alright, neat. Jeez, I don't know if I'm going to be doing... I guess I can do some of the trials later. This is taking a little longer than I expected. Okay, JP. The Super Zoner, the Arc System Works character. Long range pokes and a bevy of psycho power based projectiles. JP is an element where he's keeping opponents guessing on the opposite side of the screen. Jeez, look at that. In range, you can keep opponents at bay with his long range normals. Just smack you with the cane. Departure limits your opponent's movement while setting up attack opportunities. That thing. Triglov. Thus your staff into the ground, causing Thorn to Psycho Power to emerge at distant locations. Oh, this is the spike thing, right? place where you predict your opponent will be. This version has an additional thorn and considerable pain, suitable for keeping your opponent in check, pushing them back to a more suitable distance. Cool. Whichever you choose, attacking directly should prove most effective. Sturbog. Perform a forward swing with your staff. This is projectile. Oh no, this is just the swing thing, yeah. This is into a fast attack to put distance between you, or if your opponent provides a sufficiently large opening, use it in a combo to inflict great damage. Dang, that was some big damage. Oh, shit! You could smack him back? Like that, that's pretty cool. That should more or less cover its main uses. This one executes faster and will wall bounce opponents on hit. Your opponent needs only leave you with the slightest opening to allow you to start a combo with this ability. That's sick. I love wall bounce stuff. Try canceling it into this in advance. Place a void of Psycho Power in the air. Oh, this thing. Psycho Power to create a sorted void in space, which will automatically attack the opponent shortly afterwards. I'm interested to get to this guy in the story and to figure out how he learned to use Psycho Power. Because isn't it just like a solely Bison thing? I'm fairly sure, like, every other character that's able to use Psycho Power, I think, has been like some clone of Bison or something, like Ed and Falk, right? Well, there's Athena from KOF, but she's different. She's built different. You can use the time before the attack executes to your advantage. Yeah. After creating a void, you can use Departure window to teleport directly to it. Note that you can use jumping attacks upon exiting. Oh, jeez. Okay, I didn't know that. Shadow. This will manually trigger an attack from the void you create. Alright, mix up the timing. Place the sword of void in 2 locations. The placement decisions are dependent on the combination of buttons you use. Okay. It also changes the behavior of Departure's associated moves. Window will teleport you to one of the voids based on the button used. Interesting. Shadow will activate attacks in order, starting with the one closest to you. Okay. Yeah. This is one of those characters where it's like, you don't want to fight someone who's really good with them. You're going to have a hard time. No matter who you're playing. This is the counter. Explode after a period of time. Suffice it to say, they will need to exercise caution. Take advantage of the opportunity to push things in your favor. Successful activation will attach 2 bombs. Jeez. Oh my god, and it combos after each other. Instantly provides a considerable return, ideal for reversing a situation when under threat. I got kudos from JP. After clone... Oh, this is the fireball, right? The button used will change the clone's attack. Light will unleash a quick attack with short recovery, suitable for controlling space. Also knock down the opponent if it hits. Medium will release an attack that can't be blocked while crouching. He has an overhead fireball, dude. This is... It's ridiculous. While heavy will release an attack that can't be blocked standing, and then he has a low fireball. I'll find options for disrupting your opponent's defense from a distance. If you hold the button down, the clone will vanish midway without attacking at all. And then he's got a feint. And it's highly effective at encouraging your opponent. Clone performs a multiple attacks. Useful... Okay. Cool. It's a move well worth using, but do note that it's a touch slow to execute. Embrace. Throw that sends a clone to... Oh, this is the full screen command grab that everyone freaked out about. Just jump over it. Look, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, I think it's just meant to drive parry. To get people that are going to drive parry. Throw performed by the clone increases in attack power. This should prove effective at close range, breaking your opponent's guard and dealing considerable damage. Chernobog. Fire 2, interlock shockwaves. Is this the super already? Oh, it is. Anti-air has damaging moves and combos. Okay. Seems like almost... Has every level 1 been invincible in startup? I think almost all of them. I don't think every single one. Assuming you predict what's coming, that is. Oh my god! Combos from the EX Fireball? That's awesome. Lavushka! Generate clones to attack... Oh, this is the bullshit. This is the thing that... This is one of those moves where it's like, yeah. Once someone gets really good with this character, and they know how to use this, good fucking luck. Yeah, okay, I want to see it. I'm probably going to get hit by it all the time. I don't want to keep seeing it. And this is the full screen command grab super, right? The ultimate last resort, teleporting instantly to the... Oh, you can block it. Okay. Okay, so it's not a command grab. It's a hit grab. Or it's a hit, I guess. And the CA version of that is so much cooler if you haven't seen it. After landing a move that knocks the opponent away. This application is truly versatile. Take care not to forget you have it. Physical combat is truly an irrational thing, and the height of that irrationality is an exchange of blows person to person. My cane and psycho power exist to prevent the opponent from getting close to me. Remember well the fundamentals underlying my techniques that you might do the same. Should you be at a distance, find yourself at when a bout begins, you may elect to use standing medium punch, which is considerable reach. Oh, what the hell? Is it starting rain? I swear I just saw thunder outside. Employ Triglav and Malice to throw a bit of cold water on your opponent's plan. Standing heavy punch can be used to prevent your opponent from approaching. Beware of their drive impacts. Goes without saying, but your adversaries seek for defeat just as you seek theirs. At mid-range, you must have a strategy for neutralizing your opponent's off. Didn't I say I was going to read all this? I'm just so interested. I'm interested to see what these characters do. Crouching heavy punch should be a reliable attack to deal with them. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't have really like a really good anti-air type thing. Oh, he has an air throw. Should they draw near, you must put them in their place at once. Standing medium kick and crouching medium punch should suffice. Position to Cernavog overdrive. Cool. If despite all this you'll find yourself in the midst of a barbaric melee, OD amnesia or a dry reversal should help deliver you from the quagmire. Man, this guy's fancy. He used the word quagmire. He's a Family Guy fan. That's how you know he's fancy. Once you can skillfully manage opponents at mid-range, you must turn your attention to longer ranges. Here where my repertoire shines most brilliantly. Use Psycho Power to toy with your opponents and put them out of their misery. Shrink your opponent's movement to preserve your positioning. Yeah, he seems like a really fun zoning character to play. Annoying to play against, but fun to play. Once they're cognizant of Trivalog's threats, Torvalon will become more effective. Weave together the light, medium, and heavy variations to pierce your opponent's defense from a distance. Hold down the button to feint, then add Embrace to instill ever greater uncertainty. Once cracks in their facade appear, by all means begin chiseling. Hehehe. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing combo trials with how fucking hot it is. I might wait till tomorrow to do that. Departure will require, or maybe I'll just do it on my own time. Departure will require some practice to master. Use thoughtlessly, your opponent will be upon you in an instant. Once you understand its methodology, because my air conditioner should be here by tomorrow, my new one, then I'll be fine. It's just so fucking hot. First, you use it after knocking your opponent down or when you're far away and have made it difficult for your opponent to move. You must create situations in which departure can be used without fear of retribution. Oh my god, setting it up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Practicing your departure with awareness of the situation surroundings. Oh my god. I'm not looking forward to fighting someone who's good at this. I want to fight scrubs who just use the same move over and over. I don't want to fight someone who actually knows what they're doing with this character. That sounds like... that just sounds like not fun. That just sounds like you're going to quit the game fast. Okay. DJ. My brother. DJ seems like probably he's going to be like one of the top tier characters. He just seems kind of good. Control the rhythm of battle. I see what you did there. Feints at your disposal. You can opt a style that keeps opponents unsure what's coming next. Use feints to keep your movement unpredictable and mix them in at close range as a way to disrupt your opponent's defense. Just cool as DJ hop backwards and has a variety of moves. Oh, right, the feint thing. Poor movie shockwave. Oh, this is the fireball. That one's a feint, mom. Switching up your rhythm's good for tooth. I mean, I can't do a Jamaican accent. I'm a disappointment to my people. Those turn 2 shots into one bigger, more powerful one. You stole that from Giles. Your opponent's way far from you. Use this one that sends 2 shots their way. If it hits when you're right up close to them, you're gonna act first. Keep your spacing fresh. Yeah? Release a series of kicks while jumping diagonally upwards. Useful in combos as an anti-air attack. This anti-air you're looking for the medium or heavy versions. I'd love this move if it wasn't a charge move. I just hate charge moves. So much. Why can't it be a DP or down-down kicks like Chun-Li's? Oh, geez, you can come... Wait, you can combo after one twice? Hang on, wait, I need to see that again. That's cool. The other one's like, I'm gonna kick you, but then it ends up being a fake out instead. You can toss out a jumping attack once you're in the air. So are all of his lights just fake outs? No, that was cool. I also realized this is a way to land a combo on an opponent you launched into the air. Man, if only it wasn't a charge move. I'd love that. Spin forward while feinting a kicking attack, useful for confusing opponents at close range. This boy here's a quick feint. You can cancel into it right from a normal move and go for a throw or combine it with other moves to drum yourself up a real nasty beat. Rolling Sobot. Big reach doesn't leave you open once it's done. Use it all you can and try to be just barely hitting people with the very tip of the kick. Comes out real fast, so it's good for doing combos from light attacks. There's 2 fierce spinning kick. Oh, they're going over each Sobot? That's interesting. It's not just like, here's the heavy, medium, light. Blocked, you'll be open to a counterattack if you get hold of the blade. Careful how you draw it, I say. Still getting counterattacked. This one is blocked. Now we're talking. Try canceling this into a super art when you get the chance and land a real nasty hit. Okay, so the overdrive is safe. Oh, right, this thing. I forgot about this move. Looking to score big damage, this move is one you want to work on to the combos. The stronger the punch button, the slower they get, but the harder they hit too. If someone wants a big move, smack them upside the head with this. Damn, look at all those combos. Look at all those hits, I mean. This connects a lot of finishing blow to the end for way more damage, and you know what? It's also easy to work into combos where you got your opponent in the air. That's cool. A retreating sway that can lead to kicking attacks or forward maneuvers. Party's just getting started. Now we're going to cover the moves you can do from Just Cool. First up, Funky Slicer. This lets you slip right through someone's defenses if they're stand blocking. It also recovers nice and quick. It's funky and fresh. Next we got the Waning Moon. It's a little slow, but your opponent won't be able to block it crouching. Even if they do block it, you still get attacked for... Oh, jeez, it's also plus. Smack someone with this and they'll get launched in the air. Okay. Oh, there's a 4th one. Juggling Dash. This one's a little... Oh, it goes through fireballs. Cool. Max feints and backward movement juggling sways in your movement repertoire to keep your body moving. Okay. Then you follow up with a Maximum Spider. If they block it, you can try rattling them with Funky Slicer or Waning Moon variety if the Spice of Life becomes the party in an offense. I think I read that correctly. The Greatest Sobot. Remain in place and put your whole body in a single spinning kick. Oh, this is the supers now. It's a punish counter. Perform a sequence of attacks starting with a knee strike. All attacks after this first one must be after I press. Oh yeah, this is the rhythm super. That's actually really cool. So you have to press these buttons. So there's like different versions, and you press the buttons in a certain order and rhythm, and they do have different endings. It's really cool. It's probably the coolest level 2 super in the game. I wonder if they'll show it. Oh no. I mean, maybe. Oh, maybe this is it. When dancing to this beat, you're the Boom Selecta, and it's up to you how it ends. For the 8th hit, you can choose between Heavy Punch or Heavy Kick. So yeah, this is the... See, like musical notes, I think. It says them to the other side of the stage. Oh, the opposite side. Yeah. So cool. I love it. Reminds me of what was her name? Gita's combo in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. And it's kind of like Athena Super in KOF 2002, where you have to press buttons in a certain order and get a rhythm. It's really fun. Button timing is harder for this than it is for the Marvelous, but if you manage to get it by the end, you'll get the most damage you can. You got used to the timer for Marvelous, try giving this one a shot. Stand up. Weekend pleasure. Launch the opponent in the air. This is the CA. Wow, he auras you. Looking to get a crowd on their feet, you could try doing this after feinting with a light air slasher. Oh, so it anti-airs. Jeez, for you just getting fucked up. Ready to hear some truth? What's most important about battle is staying true to your own rhythm. Medium kick, quick roll, and sobots. Keep the okay. Pokes. Tries to jump at you. Situations like those, you gotta do is knock some sense into him with face breaker or a jackknife maximum. Oh, they didn't cover anti-airs and fundamentals too. It's time to close in and pick up the tempo. Make your approach by using crouching heavy kicks, so you just barely connect with it. Yeah, this crouching heavy kick's a slide, which is kind of interesting. So I got Samurai's Heel, which will let you act first, even if it gets blocked. Knee shot to close the distance. We're gonna cash in some meters, so you can make a stylish entrance. Double rolling Sobot. Crouching medium punch. When you're up close, you want to keep those standing medium punches rolling, since those will let you act first, even if they're blocked. Okay, yeah, mix up. Or throwing out funky dance after standing medium punch. You can stop at the second hit with the medium punch and get your offense rolling again, make him think you'll do a heavy punch for the third hit. You got a funky dance feint. Get that? Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm doing combo trials after this. This is going on for way too long. We're still like, what, 6 characters left? I think I'll just do them tomorrow. You need to put on a show by doing this combo, okay. And so I don't like rush through these super fast. Jumping into it. Okay, yeah, just mix them up. Oh, whoa. That's interesting. Just get a free cross-up. You know what? Here, because I know we all want to see it. We'll end on Cammy. Okay, there's only 4 left. Really? Did I miss one? There's like 4 left? Okay. We'll end on Cammy. How about that? Let's go back to the other guys. So let's go with Blanka-chan. Because I know everyone wants to see Cammy. I want to see Cammy. God, I want to see Cammy. So once again, Blanka's a charge character, so not interested. So this one might be quick. Okay, so rolling attack and charge forward, like approaching opponent, yep. And this move isn't a mash either, so very interesting. No, wait, I missed Honda, didn't I? Yeah, I forgot Honda. Why did I skip Honda? I'll go to him after Blanka. Range is short, but can be counterattacked if it's blocked. After doing normal move, use it right away to leave your opponent in shock. Uwu. Oh yeah, Blanka Uwus if you don't know. Oh, you can follow it up with another one. That's cool. Can't believe I forgot about E Honda. Curl your body into a ball and fly. I think like the characters I've seen the least being played in terms of like previews and stuff have been Dulcim, Zangief, and E Honda, weirdly. And probably Blanka. I say those are the 4 I guess people were just the least interested in. Because I feel like I've seen them the least. So maybe we should like focus on this. Push your opponent and light one to stop right in front of them. Mix it up to get your opponent's head spinning. This one is tough to counterattack and it gets blocked. And if it hits, it'll knock your prey into the air so you can get another attack in. It's great in combos and use a surprise attack. Use it lots and lots. Cool, Blanka. The vertical one. I mean, we all seen these moves, you know. They're not that different. I guess that's why. You overdrive the moves of Invincibles. Yeah. Invincible anti-air. Everyone's got one. More Blanka kudos. Maybe whip step backward and perform a spinning attack through the air. What is this? Oh, this thing. I don't like how he calls them your prey. Okay, you can do it with a backflip at the beginning. Even these are kind of short, you know, because it's just like, yeah, it's Blanka. Yeah, we haven't gotten to the interesting thing he can do yet. It's hard for people to counter this one if you land right in front of them, try aiming for their feet. That's how we do it in the jungle. If you hit, you'll get a follow-up attack for extra damage. If it's blocked, you'll land on the ground normally. And then we'll get where your opponent can. This is the command grab. Yeah. We'll jump on your opponent even faster. Oh, you can hold forward. That's cool. Look this out of nowhere. Short surprise your prey. Uwu. Okay, here we go. Tosses out a Blanka-Chen doll designed to resemble Blanka himself. Once landed on the ground, touching him with an electrical special move will cause it to run towards and attack your opponent. Power up Blanka-Chen with electric shock. What it'll do depends on the kind of electricity you use. Work together with Blanka-Chen to mount an offense. This is the power of the jungle sprite. Okay. So light just goes forward, medium, it does like a hop, and then... Oh, and then you can do a super, and it just charges... It just homes in on them. That's it? That's all we get on this new mechanic? Really? Maybe they'll go over to advanced. Yeah, that's Shout of Earth. Looks like you charge your own body and power up your special moves and super arts. It also enables rolling cannon from all rolling type special moves. He has an install super? Oh, you can use it with what? Oh, okay, so your balls now charge up Blanka-Chen, okay. Cancel a normal unique attack into a rolling move, you won't have to charge the back or down inputs. What? Okay, so you just hit a button and then hit forward or up? Is that what it's saying? That means you can start combos from your normal attacks even when they're moving towards your prey. Leaving your opponent is the CA. Canceling this from special moves to extend combos or to use sneak by opponent's projectiles. Using the leap at the beginning. Cool. Crouching medium punch and crouching medium kick. In the jungle. What the fuck? That goes... That's messed up. Or turtle up or wiggle out all of your throws. When they do use coward crouch to get real low on the ground. Oh, right, that thing. Oh, wow. Okay. Use moves with long range to poke at your opponent like standing medium punch or standing... They actually have good range. Wildest way to get offensive is to lunge at them with the rolling attack. So that's the one that's least likely to get countered even if it's blocked. The heavy rolling attack can be dangerous too. If your prey uses dry period to absorb it, you'll be in big trouble. If you think your opponent is going for a dry period, use a light rolling attack to land right in front of them. Alright, that's fun. I like that. Who use projectiles to keep you locked down? Sure think they're smart, huh? Well, show them the jungle smarts. Use Amazon River Run to get low. 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 Shardy, get low. Another thing you can do is coward crouch and duck the projectile, and then a rate jump. Yeah, that's pretty good advice. That's cool. It's cool watching these because it also teaches you how to fight against them, you know? Teaches you, okay, if you lock him down with fireballs, he'll probably do this. So then you just figure it out. I mean, it doesn't tell you how to fight against it, obviously, because it's telling you how to fight with Blanka. Something jump, use a vertical rolling attack, yeah. You all say that. An early standing heavy kick. Or a wild charge. If you do a surprise forward hop right after wild edge, you'll be able to pressure your prey right after they land. Cool. Alright, I skipped Honda, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, let me make sure again. So we did Luke, we did Jamie, we did Manon, we did Kimberly, we did Jerry, we did JP, we did Lily, we did Marissa, we did DJ, save Cammy for last for you, E Honda, and we did Ken, you got okay, yeah. So we just have E Honda, Dulcim, Zangief left. Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to forget about you, Honda. I really hope they made E Honda interesting. Because I think in terms of like classic Street Fighter characters, he's definitely one of the characters that disinterests me the most, you know? He doesn't really have a thing to me. Is he also a charge character? Fuck. Oh, right, yeah, no, he has the headbutt and things. Right, those are charges. I see an unpredictable 4 moving moves. Close to apply multi-hitting pressure creating. And you can't mash anymore, so it's less fun to me. Sumo Dash versatile. What the hell is that? That's new, right? Or is that from... Wait, he did that in 5. Did he? I know literally nothing about E Honda in any game. He's probably like the... I'd say in terms of characters I have played or know the least about in any Street Fighter, E Honda is definitely there. He's definitely in the top of like characters I know the least about in general. In terms of how to play. Alright, 100 hands. Yeah, Doskoi, love this kind of move. Sucks I can't mash it anymore. Whoa, he actually looked kind of oppressive. Takes a little longer to execute, but you can link into a light attack after it connects. Oh, okay, so it's a combo follow-up. I invented this wild sumo technique all by myself. The stronger the button you use, the further it'll fly. Even if they block it, they won't be able to hit you back. And if you gird your fundoshi, grit your teeth, and wait for your opponent to take it to the skies, you can use a well-timed headbutt to knock their jump and attack. Oh shit, that is thunder. It's about to rain, I guess. I didn't know it was going to rain tonight. That's good, maybe it'll be cooler. Maybe I will do combo trials. So the overdrive is armored. It'll become an extra painful two-hitter. Cool. Leap diagonally into the air and then descend. Okay, this is the butt slam. Not the command grab butt slam, this is a different butt slam. It's what I'm best known for. If your opponent throws out a move on the ground, soar over them with this and bombs away. Even if they block it, you still attack first and push the advantage. Oh. What if you either starts drive parrying it, parry up the strength of the button you used to sumo smash? Really? Hang on, okay, hang on, I want to see this. So he gets drive parried here. Then what does he do? Oh, I guess... I don't get it. Light and medium push you back, I guess? Is that what he said? I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, it'll change the timing you drop at, making it tougher for him to deal with. Okay, that's why. Yeah, this is a pretty good anti-air. Sumo Spirit. Pour a sumo kata that enhances your next 100-hand slap. This enhancement will be maintained until 100-hand slap as well. Oh, he's got shit too? Jeez, everyone's got one. Even more slap. For instance, if you use this, use 100-hand slap, I'll let you connect a light attack afterwards, just like the overdrive version. Man, everyone's got like a charge thing, or like some shit to deal with. Get some extra punch too, even if a move can be special canceled normally. Cool. So it just turns it into like an overdrive type. So this is the command grab thing, right? Is there anything more majestic than a glorious sumo throw? I don't know, man. Don't ask me those kinds of questions. Grabs looks easier in the heavy version, hits harder, basically. Slap the sense out of your opponent, and then when they're feeling the pressure, kerblamo, into the dirt they go. Like, I like E Honda as a character. It's just playstyle, it's just the... As you can tell by the dialogue, I'm loving it. With extra damage to boot. No need to be shy about using this one. Once your opponent realizes they're in your sumo sights, they'll be quaking in their fundoshi, or, you know, whatever their unders happen to be. Like, see, I like that. I like the way he talks. Dude, his rivalry with Hakan was godlike. You all want to admit it. You don't want to, but they... Oh, what's this? Honest to goodness, sumo technique. My take on the tech is all about slapping away the opponent's projectiles. Always love the look of surprise on their faces when they realize I can do that. That's cool. Has he always had that? Oh, you can use it as an attack up close, of course. Great for catching opponents off guard. Then throwing them when they least expect it. Move forward in the traditional sumo shuffle. Sumo shuffle? At least one of two special techniques. The first is the tempo triple slap, which leaves only a teensy tiny opening. Great for putting the pressure on, and if it hits, you can bump up the damage with its follow-up attack too. Okay, I'm gonna admit, some of these are like... I kind of want to play Honda now too. Like, I mean, still his game plan seems to be the charge move stuff, but this other stuff is funny. I like the 100-hand slap power-up thing too. Combo the daylights out of him, he says. Leaves less of an opening. And it powers up its follow-up attacks. Temple Triple Slap will let you act first. Cool. Taiyo Cannon Lift will come out faster, letting you combo out of a heavy attack. Oh, cool. Show of Force, push your opponent in the super ring with a mighty shove. Oh, is this the super? He just shoves you. That's all it is. He just pushes you. Here comes the pain. He just pushes you. Like, follow sequence of slaps. That was a charge super. Oh, it goes through fireballs. Okay. That makes it better. Any super that goes through fireballs, I love. Because I love doing this. Like, you know, someone throwing like a fireball and then just using that. That's like the best feeling. This is a CA. This move is big, huge even. Power is even huger. It takes your whole gauge to use, though, so only go for it when you know it's going to land. Oh yeah, so he used it from a distance and it just, like, pushed him back. It didn't go into this animation. Interesting. That's sumo power. Right? Like, let me see this again. So we used it from a distance and it didn't... Okay. So you have to use it when you're close. When you connect the 100-hand slap off a normal move, you can only cancel into the final bout when you hit. So make it count. Combo into it from a long-reaching normal and make your opponent's final bout. Okay. 2 steps to getting stronger. Training and Chonko. Today I'm going to teach you the basics behind the training part, starting with how to use my normal moves. Sumo's all about throwing a few slaps around to keep your opponents honest. There's standing medium punch, moves you forward and knocks a lot of enemies' attacks aside, and then there's crouching medium punch, which can be canceled into special moves. Use those 2 normal moves to push your opponent around. Crouching heavy punch is a little on the slow side, but hard to punish. Okay. Which means you gotta know always deal with your opponent. Let's jump in. Okay, stand heavy punch. Cool. Now that you got the basics down, it's time to tell you about some of my stupendous sumo techniques. You know how they toss salt in the ring at the start of a sumo match? Think of these as the other spice you can add to a fight. First one is my old standby, the sumo headbutt. This thing's been putting fighters in their place for decades. It's a heck of a move. Shut your headbutts down, bust out a sumo smash to get the drop on them. Oh, really? You can hold left and right to change the trajectory? That's cool. Bait him out. Honda, the master baiter. After you pop Sumo Spirit, you can cancel an 100-hand slap from normals, then can't usually be canceled. Crouching heavy punch and stand-in heavy punch can both be canceled. He even says it, Sumo Spirit. And that's not all. After you connect the powered-up 100-hand slap, you can hit him with a light attack afterwards. It's a surefire way to get big damage. That's looking like some big damage. I mean, that looks fun. Like the doing the slaps and then into more pressure. That looks very fun. I really want to try that. Jeez, it's been 2 hours. Okay, this is... I mean, that's about the length I've expected, but... I was kind of hoping to be done by this point. Okay, so... You just have Zangief, Dulciv, and Cammy left, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Let's just go into it. Whatever. I'll figure it out if I skip someone later. How to play Zangief. Specializing in oppressive offense centered around his powerful throws, Zangief may be slow on his feet, but you get close in SPD. And that. Specializes in predicting their opponent's movements. Would have been racing weak strikes. There it is. Just do that. Now you know how to play Zangief. So the double lariat, classic. Form with haste to defend against jump-ins. You can be performed as a combo even from a light attack. Oh, cool. When your opponent trembles in fear of being thrown and starts to get slippery, use this move to apply pressure and keep them locked down. Alright, here it is. Behold, the Red Cyclone, a devastatingly powerful throw symbolic of my very being. I love it. The light version's longest reach make it effective. Medium and heavy hit harder, so get grabbing. My very being. Medium version is the most damage of any of them, as often as your drive gauge will allow. Oh yeah, the Porsche Dynamite. Seize them with this move. None can escape the Red Cyclone. Perfect counter to an opponent's aerial attack. You can even transition into it from flying headbutt to make a combo. Let me see it. That's cool. Keep your eyes open and your senses keen so you don't miss your opportunity to deliver tremendous damage. Russian suplex. Acting with this attack will switch places with your opponent should you find yourself trapped in the corner. So it may be key to freedom. Cool. More damage and more SA gauge again. Gain. This one is perfect for counterattacking or breaking through blocks at close range. Run to an opponent and grab... Oh, this is the run thing. Okay, cool. Seize an opponent with an even greater haste, carrying them toward the corner if it connects, showing them that a little distance will not save them from the Red Cyclone. Wait, is it actually... Oh, okay. Counter an opponent's grounded kick and throw them. Can only be used against certain attack. Oh, he has a counter? Oh, right. I forgot about this. As you memorize what kick attacks your opponent has at their disposal, but if you succeed, you're sure to make them cower in fear. I believe in your ability, my comrade. Oh, wow. So it's perfect for Jury and Chun-Li players, huh? Aerial Russian Slam. Oh, this is the super already? I have something for you. It's this throw. This moves transition into a throw, allowing you to instead knock your opponent into the air. God, my throat. Doing this while sick was not a good idea. Cool. Getting Zangief's kudos. Power throw that puts an opponent in a finishing hold. Pro Wrestling Flair. Yeah, his level 3 is pretty cool. I love that he says that too. How do you get serious? Are you serious? I love it. Yeah, love it. Your opponent will be keeping an eye out for this move, so it can prove challenging to pull off. Make clever use of dashes, jumps, and drive rushes to grab them when they're left themselves open. Are you serious? You mustn't expect to simply stroll up and throw your opponent. Why not? You'll be wary of your almighty grab. Oh, I love Zangief. I see what Armika sees, you know? He's great. I do not love this guy. I don't see any throws, so I'm bored. Plenty of glorious bulk. Hold the button when doing a standing area punch your upper body will gain armor. Yep, that's normal. Okay, I'm not seeing any throws, so I'm bored now. Attempting to hold your advanced projectiles, yes. Maybe so because they are shaking in their boots, yes, that is actually very true. People have a very unnatural hatred towards grapplers, I feel. I think grapplers should be respected. Like, they have to work hard to get to grab you, man. They're like, oh, when they grab me, there's SPD, and grab me, there's no skill. It's like, that's the point. Grapplers deserve the pride. Deserve, what am I trying to say? Deserve respect. Okay. Powerful tactic to be sure. Wahaha. Once you close in on your opponent, look for your openings to land a powerful grab. Alright, I hear grab. Got me. I'm interested. After you connect it, you can either go for the grab or go for an alternative means of preventing your cowardly opponent's escape. Like it was like they're cowards for... You're a coward for not taking the throw. Stay close. Machine gun chops and power stomps are moves that hit multiple times. Alright, those things. Do your almost to trap your opponent like a rat. Cool. I love Zangief. Okay, so we just have Dhalsim and Cammy. Yes. I definitely know... Okay, next to Honda, Dhalsim is a character I know the least about, gameplay-wise. I mean, I just know, like, press stand heavy something, right? Keep your opponents at bay with Dhalsim's range normal moves, and then try to jump in, intercept them with his wide array of anti-air projectiles. Yeah, you just do that, right? That's what you do as Dhalsim. Projectiles and unpredictable movements to create openings to your opponent's guard. And teleport sometimes. Yoga Arch. Alright, classic Yoga Fire. I will keep grounded opponents at bay, using in conjunction with normal attacks to further disrupt your opponent's actions. Holding down the button will delay the fireball's execution. Interesting. Will cause it to hit additional times when it connects with the opponent. Cool. And the overdrive the flame more quickly and hits more times on contact. If your opponent is using projectiles of their own, be regional countable measure. Spit a curving ball of flame from your mouth. Your mouth. I hated this move. They hit me all the time with this in Street Fighter 5. I never really knew how to fight against it. They do that in the slide, and I'm just like, I don't know. Version hits more times, it causes the flame to bounce when it hits the ground. Cool. Also, that different button combinations can change the distance the flame travels. Okay, interesting. That's cool. I like it. I like that. I like it when different buttons do different EX things. That's fun. A large ball of flames from your Muth. This move is best paired with normal attacks. Man, why is he walking like that? Dulcim, why are you looking so creepy, bro? Use light and medium attacks to lead into Yoga Flame and discourage opponents' attempt. Is that how he creeps to his wife when they're about to do it? He's like going up to the wife in bed with like that. That's why he's walking up to her, trying to make another kid. Opponents struck by the geyser of flame will be sent flying into the air. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing people do combos with this. Once your opponent is airborne, you may strike them yet further. Make certain you take the opportunity to deliver a damaging combo. Yoga Blast. It's an anti-air technique for dealing with your opponents who attempt to jump at you. You must predict the jump in advance, but connecting will allow you to make follow-up attacks. Large flame fired farther out, considerably enhancing the move's power as an anti-air. Cool. Focus your spirit and pay close heed to your opponent's jumps. Oh, you comboed into the slide. That's cool. Low ball flame into the midair, into the ground. Oh, he's got an air fireball. Has he always had something like that? I don't remember that. It's additional times, and more importantly, after firing the flame, you are free to perform actions as you fall. Oh. That's cool. Oh, God. That's scary. I don't want to see that come towards me. An EX fireball plus the dive kick. Oh, the Yoga Float. Try immediately levitating after a ground attack. You can also hold diagonally down and toward an opponent's levitate in their direction. Yeah. And yeah, you can do it in the air. I don't think we need to see that. And then, of course, the teleport. I think they made this easier now. It's just like forward and a button or something, right? It used to be a DP motion. Which buttons you use determines the destination of your teleport. You may even teleport directly behind your foe for an added element of surprise. Wait, what? Oh, it's just an aerial version of the teleport. Okay. The power of yoga. I've done yoga before. I can't teleport. Light version travels farthest, allowing you to connect. Oh, really? So different buttons do different things? Medium provides more powerful flames and excellent combo potential. Oh, okay, so the medium he does like a little... And the heavy is fully upward. That's cool. Blow an enormous massive flames. This is the giant fireball, right? Sunburst can blast opponents out of the air or serve as an effective combo move. Yeah. I've always liked this super. I've had a weird affinity for it. I don't know why. It's just cool that he just makes like a giant fireball flame, you know? And it comes out. Using Ejectio with other moves to ensure your opponent cannot interfere, but remember that you can attack amidst the falling flames as well. Particularly effective against opponents in Burnout. Always just like that super. Powerful move that unleashes a series of attacks followed by a devastating headbutt. The lacking in range, this technique is impervious to your opponent's attacks and possesses staggering power. He just does Gum Gum Gatling. It's fucking Luffy. Yo. Yayo, yayo. Dreamin', don't give it up, Dulcim. Don't give it up, give it up, give it up, give it no. Okay, first, yep, just press heavy buttons. That's a standing medium punch? I thought that was heavy punch. Punch from long distances. Energy Weave, Yoga Fire, Yoga Arch. Okay. See, this shows you how little I know about Dulcim. I don't really play him. I'm not really a Zorner person. There are several ways to deal with a jumping opponent when somewhat far from your opponent. Use Yoga Lance. You'll need to respond quickly. And closer Yoga. Are these loud? It's fucking midnight almost. Why are these loud ass cars out here? When attacking with your limbs, always exercise caution. Your opponent can counter your strikes with a drive impact. Okay. You can reduce the likelihood by occasionally using heavy Yoga Flame or by responding with a drive impact of your own. Okay, I want to see like what the computer does. Ah, okay, so Yoga Flame goes through Drive Impact. How to defend yourself against opponent manages to get within striking range. Standing light kick and crouching medium punch are quite effective. Use them in conjunction with special moves to halt your opponent's approach. If they successfully reach you, you can either yoga or teleport away from your opponent. Use quick light attacks or divine kick to stymie them up close. That's a word I feel like I've seen before, but I feel like I've always just read it. I've never actually said it out loud. The ever-changing techniques of yoga can of course be applied to offense as well, sometimes against defensive opponents. Fire and Arch Shield protect you from approach. Yeah, that shit. That's the shit that always gets me. Doing the fireballs and then teleporting. Seem to be weathering the storm, calmly withdrawal. It's great meaning of creating distance between you and your opponent. Okay. It seems like to me, the two characters that seem relatively the same are like Guile and Dulcim. Like, it don't seem bad, it's just like, you know, I guess there really isn't much you can do with those characters, you know? With their game plans, which is just sit back and not really do much, you know? Like, yeah, they do cool combos and stuff, but it's just like, doesn't seem that different from what I've seen before. Alright, here we go. Everyone's favorite character because of her unique gameplay. And one of the reasons I want to play her, because of her unique gameplay mechanics. In addition to her swift movement and kicks with long range, Cammy also excels at applying offensive pressure. Stop your opponent in their tracks with a quick walk speed and normal attacks, and use your arsenal of aggressive and tricky moves to close in on them. Yeah, those are some great normals, huh? Break through your opponent's guard, yeah. And Hooligan combination, which we'll learn more about later. Spiral Arrow. Strength of the button used affects the range and speed at which it executes. You drop to use it as a means of closing distance and to connect the very tip. Just the tip. Oh, trust me, Cammy. I'm going to be using more than the tip with you. I mean, it will connect swift, close range light attacks from medium attacks should be target. Okay. Overdrive Spiral Arrow will launch your target in the air when it hits, leaving them open to a follow-up. Who starts up very swiftly, making it ample use in combos for normal attacks. You'll do remember that you'll switch places with your target should it connect. Land it after you've been cornered and you can turn the tables in one fell swoop. And then the DP. It doesn't work damage. Connects just the move begins. Okay. It's invincible to an opponent's strikes, makes it a handy trump card indeed. Yep. A DP is sure like a DP. Make your opponent swap places with them. It's all about swapping places. Take a spinning hop forward and strike with the back of your fist. Oh, this is spin knuckle. Depending on the strength of the button used, light version is swift, making it handy for checking your target, closing distance or an offensive sequence. Medium and heavy versions are invincible to projectiles while you're moving. Okay, so the light isn't invincible. It's not invincible. Whether you use medium or heavy depends on the distance from your opponent. Can you combo after? Invincibility projectiles can also follow up after it's hit. Okay, so you can only follow up after the overdrive version. That kind of sucks. But I guess projectile invincible. I guess that's a trade-off. And you can mix them up. Then the dive kick, right? This move boasts deadly efficiency both as a means of approach and for launching surprise attacks. Yeah, light, steep, medium, and heavy can be useful for attacking as you approach. When looking to land in a target, always aim for their feet. That way they'll be able to act first. Okay. Leave your target reeling for longer when it hits, making it easy to land a follow-up. Even if blocked, you'll be able to move first, so as long as you don't get hit too high up. You don't hit it too high up. Making approach is fabulously easy with this move. What's more, you can even follow up after it landed. Oh geez, a lot with this. Secure some damage with an aerial combo. That's cool. Here we go, Hooligan. Those hooligans. Mr. Mosby's favorite move. This move. Wow, that Six Zack and Cody reference in 2023. Alright, Razor's Edge Slicer. That's the one where you just don't press a button. And then Cannon Strike. Except now it'll turn itself around should you do it after leaping over your target. It's also Reverse Edge. Reverse? That sounds like a move similar to something. Okay, this one doesn't cross up. It's crouching opponents, but doesn't cross up. And the throw. Oh yeah, then the fast fall. Which is fucked up that she has this, I think. But it makes sense at the same time. It's fucked up for people fighting against her, but it makes sense for people that play her, if you know what I mean. It's one of those that we've seen many times throughout all of these. Track your target and continue moving toward them until you perform a move. What? That's kind of ridiculous. Spin drive smash for 4 moving combination attack. Oh, is this hard supers already? It didn't even go over the charging thing. Maybe that's in the advanced part. This is the thing from the Street Fighter 2 movie, right? And then, yeah, you do it in the air. Yeah, you can do it from the air. You can just do follow-ups, which is pretty cool. Cammy's giving me your kudos. Oh my god. And this is their CA. Oh, no, right. This is just the version you can do from the air. Okay, so if you do it from the air and they're on the ground. Wow, you can do it from a EX thing? That's kind of cool. This is the CA. Love it. Like I said, I love the projectile invincible supers. Alright, as you're surely well aware, mobility is key to my fighting style. I approach my target with swift surgical movements and bring them low and fall into a swoop. Knowing precisely when to strike once it becomes trained to keep your opponent in check. Keeping your opponent in check with pokes, you'll want to primarily use your long-range kicks. Standing and crouching medium kick, for instance, crouching medium kick can also be cancelled into special moves. Give a solid start to your offense. Heavy kicks are also powerful, so don't shy away from using them. Which one gets you a knockdown. They're powerful, they leave you open if you miss, so do be careful. Use these kicks while swiftly moving back and forth. Do so to gauge your distance from your target while looking for your chance to strike. Opponent will also be on the lookout for opportunities. Your target will believe themselves completely defenseless once they take to the air. Okay, it's just anti-air stuff. Oh, cool. I kind of want to learn to do that. For multiple reasons. Once you grasp basic maneuvering, the next thing you'll want to do is approach and apply some offense. Make ample use of your swift light attacks, get things going with your crouching light kick, which hits slow, then perform sequence with light punches, throws. Seems like a lot of characters have had the same tactic. Use lights and stuff and then mix it up with throws. I mean, I guess it's just in general what you do in fighting games. So, that's why. Is when they'll take their shot and then make their way, yeah. Block the DPs. Thanks for the advice, Cammy. Okay, here's the holding thing. This will be done performing spiral or cannon spike, so increase the offense potential. So I think like holding them, they basically take the properties of an EX or OD or whatever. That's kind of how you can think about it. Yeah, see? Like it switch sides, like you did with the EX one. You can also be using combos to trade places with your target. Yeah, it seems like they generally have the same. Charging Hooligan combination will enhance all moves that can be performed from it. This also slows its execution, though, making it easier for your opponent to counter. Oh, you get a combo after the throw. That's cool. Oh, that's it. Okay. Took 2.5 hours. Let me make sure I got everyone. Yeah, we did Luke, we did Jamie, we did Manon, did Kimberly, did Juri, did JP, did Lily, did Marissa, did DJ, did Cammy, did Ryu, did Reed Honda, did Chun-Li, did Ken, did Giles, did Blanca, and Zangief, and Dalsum. Okay. So that is all the character guides. I was going to do the trials, but it's hot, and it's also, that took 2.5 hours. That was longer than I expected. I don't know if I'll do them. I might do them on my own time. We'll see. I'm probably just going to keep playing the story mode, because that's the most fun, but like, comment, subscribe.